And then, yep, there it is. Pop, 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 pop. Let's see, they're at Town 2A? Yeah. Harlem.
Just fuck.
What if
Hello.
my gun got nerfed?
I just come on, I hear fuck. I'm like, what? What now?
Oh,
I,
He was
I,
talking about the patch
I,
notes.
I didn't nerf any guns. Actually added
I'm a
damage to a
big
lot
fan.
of them.
I'm a big fan
No.
of my new gun.
Oh, I haven't learned it yet. I'm bad because I haven't read it yet. I just got off work a while back, and I've been sitting in a corner.
I figure since
looking at
Pirate
memes.
is here, Pirate, the goal is to try and find a balance between like trying to simulate like, because it's really cool, like we saw with I think it was the Storm Chasers, how sometimes we this is a bit saucy to say on stream. Sometimes when you shoot a guy, he doesn't drop immediately. Other times he just drops hard. So it's trying to simulate doing enough damage to drop someone with a single shot, but also simulate flesh wounds, like rolling triple ones on 3d12. You hit him, it's only a flesh wound. Meanwhile, if you shatter 312s twice, you're gonna fucking one shot somebody. So it's trying to simulate that that lethality of a rifle without being too like D&D 5e about it.
okay.
I like it.
Mind you, but now I gotta go tell fucking James that, hey,
I'm not doing that.
we changed
You're
all
on your own
we
for
changed
that.
all the damage. Curses in Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hyped about the damage change personally.
Also,
I mean-
we got something called an Ollie's in town, and I found a fucking rug for like $10.
Aldi?
No, not Aldi, Ollie's. Ollie's.
Like the thing you do on a skateboard?
Yeah, but it's like a giant redneck Einstein-looking motherfucker who's their mascot. So.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't put in the
Oh
Discord.
man,
I got everyone but the
I
Discord.
am
Wow.
loving these buffs.
Well, that and some weapons lost charges, and some weapons gain charges. Some weapons lost charges, gain more damage, etc., etc.
Yeah, I got both. I am
Ooh,
super happy.
But keep in mind that I also, I also buff that. That also buffs the enemy's rifles as well. So be advised.
Yep.
Does that?
Be
Yeah,
scared.
To be honest,
be
that
very
not much really
afraid.
happened for me.
Fuck, that means we're gonna have to go back and redo all the fucking monster stats.
Fucking alpaca like Pan is still Pan.
Soho hits like a fucking truck.
Yeah. Hammer,
Also-
still hammer.
Weapons.
Yeah.
Also, chat, you'll notice that all of them have frogs beside their name, besides their names now.
Frog.
But you guys missed
Frog hype.
Crusader and Potato, though. There's no froggy on either of them.
No fruit.
So I can't do Crusader. Sorry, I can't do
Let's see. Change nickname.
Potato because we're both the same.
Is it just frog? Like that? Save?
On my phone, that's all I typed in, and that's the emoji that
Nope.
popped up on the keyboard.
Hold on.
Yeah, we're all
Frog.
three of us are admins. We can't fuck with each other's permissions. Only you can fuck with
Which frog is it? There's only like 3 frogs I can see.
So when I did it
Three.
off of my phone,
Hold
and
on.
that was the emoji that came
Change
up in my
nickname.
keyboard
Oh,
recommendation.
I see now. So okay. I'll copy the actual literal picture and paste that. Like a brainlet. Yep, that'll work. Crusader Crusader is now frogged, now to froggy potato. Potato frog.
Frog hype. Frog hype. Frog hype.
There you go. Now it's a full froggy squad. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Pirate sounds dead, poor
yeah.
Marine.
I'm always dead.
Dead on the outside, dead on the inside, dead.
I can't go kill elves. Why live?
Can't kill Faye.
Warcrimes. Why live?
So let's see here.
It's okay. You get there
And
eventually, buddy.
that's the only change you made, right? Was just weapon changes. You haven't made any other crazy changes, like to race traits and junk like that.
Not really.
Except Gambler.
No, well, no, because that's an old change. The one, the Gambler. That says Gambler needed something else to make it worth taking. Let's see here. I'm gonna do so.
Magnum Dong.
So tonight we're doing $25 horn chugs, which I'm trying to fund a range day, and 308's fucking killer, dude. Each chug is one box of fucking 308. Life is suffering.
Boss, would we have had a long rest and restored to top hit points?
Of course.
Okay.
All right.
I think that happened
Except
when
for you.
the new people came in, like when we
Murder.
got resupplied at first.
You have to remember, I got called into work and had to leave like halfway through last session.
We made it to town. Don't worry.
Yeah, I was there for that part, and then
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
committed a
didn't
crime
miss much.
already.
yeah, I was
Well,
just.
Wait, you missed,
Croissant
What was
time.
it?
you missed a
It
crime.
was as soon as you guys started to go look for your look for our place to stay. That was when I got called out.
Okay,
Good
yeah.
news, we found a place to stay. Bad news, Travis might be arrested.
Oh, great.
That's
also have a
right,
workshop.
because he capped
Yeah,
somebody.
we've got a workshop too.
Technically, they fell off a roof with a knife in their chest.
They did it themselves.
They
Technically,
impaled
lawyer.
themselves.
Technically,
Technically, it wasn't the knife that killed them.
It reminds me of
Are we
that
gonna pull
old,
a Clinton Foundation? He stabbed himself 37 times.
Yeah,
Deemed
exactly.
suicide.
Well, have you guys
Gonna-
used to watch X Play when they used to have the Splinter Cell things? It's like there was a friendly fire. It's like, what? They were shooting? Like, no, his neck fell onto the end of my knife. Like, what?
And he was like a drug runner or something. It was fine, right?
Let me see. It was Special Agent Bob and Secret Agent Steve. That whole.
Agent Steve. What the fuck? Ah, yes, the grimy, intimidating Steve.
no one trusts Steve.
There's no
Okay.
G4 Classic.
I see y'all's
Okay.
Special Agent Steve, and I raise you Operator Steve.
I only know Pirate Steve. OG Steve, Pirate Steve.
I raise
Ah.
you one hard danger noodle.
One hard what?
One hard
I don't know what
danger
that is.
noodle.
One hard danger
Is
noodle.
that consensual? Can you consent to that?
Nice.
You gotta go for the Harkness scale.
That's just weird. You're weird.
A very solid reptilian with no legs.
Is it by any chance inside of a pair of trousers?
Yes.
Of
And also
course.
inside of a cardboard box.
Okay, boys. So remember, because remember, your DM has fucking memory issues. You guys arrived in Harlem.
Who are you again?
Shut up. You guys arrived in Harlem.
So you're my mother.
We took over
You
town.
guys talked to a Goliath with lots of tattoos about trying to get something, right?
We talked to the quartermaster there.
Yeah, the
and got our
quartermaster.
pay
He
from
made me do
Waterhouse.
push-ups.
And then I believe you are currently using the partial workshop of Smelt in My Arms as a work. No, I'm sorry. You guys are renting the old workshop Smelt in My Arms about it, right?
Yes.
We rented a workshop and we also rented a house.
Mm-hmm.
A house. Oh,
I took the first
For
room.
8 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them for 8 weeks.
go ahead and tap that in real quick. 8 weeks. Comma.
Seeing
The house
the,
is
Chrome
specifically
Riders map.
facing the caravan spot.
Yeah. You guys talked to Anne Ragfasten, I believe, who is a Valley of Homekeeper, short red hair, hazel eyes, tomboyish, and you're taking her house for 8 weeks. And the house is fully furnished, I believe.
I remember it being lightly furnished.
Yes.
Casually.
Sorry, lightly furnished. Whatever the fuck that means.
It had a toilet in the
Got
master
beds.
bedroom.
It's got toilets, and maybe
made for only
there's a
you
couch.
size.
Actually, it's lightly
There's
furnished.
communal
Yeah, sorry,
area.
my bad. 6, 7, 8.
Actually.
Actually, lightly furnished. Okay, but where we are now is that I believe Croissant threw a knife and just fucking pranged some poor bastard, and he bounced off someone's wall, a family home, and is now laying dead in their fucking lawn or some shit. And
I
like,
think
Oh wait,
they-
actually, I remember now. He
Go ahead.
snatched him too. Like he grabbed the body and tried to run for it. That's how it ended.
I didn't say I was grabbing the body.
Hold on.
Did you say you run?
No. I believe like the guards showed up. Like, what the fuck is going on here? So
No guards were mentioned. They did. The
Yeah,
audience
God,
did clap.
fuck off.
Okay, well, more or less, the guards would have noticed this shit. So, Croissant, as you watch this dude just flop dead on this fucking lady's front lawn, and she's like, "What the fuck?" looking in through the front window. Where I believe they said there should be a blood smear down the fucking window from where he hit it and kind of ran down it.
Oh yeah, and the daughter saw it, started screaming.
Yeah. you hear what the hell's all this then? And you kind of look over your shoulder, and there are two guards. Like, they don't look angry. They have a face of like, what the fuck, bruh? Like, 'cause they just saw like, oh look, a robber. Oh, an auxiliary dude, and you just fucking just knife this fucking dude. Like, oh, and now they're like, did he? What the hell's going on here?
He stole my shoe, ran on a roof. I was trying to hit him in the leg. Turns out I'm a better shot than I thought I was. I will clean this up and get rid of the body. I am so sorry.
They're like, no, you can't just take the body and leave. What kind of town do you think this is?
Because if you're a harpy, imagine just start munching on it.
Thank you
And
for flying Gorgon Airlines.
Munch.
Open cannibalism.
I've been stuck on the fob for the past 3 months, dealing with
Blaha
random
boy, thank you for
assholes
getting a sub
that
to
have been
the
fucking
Thank you
throwing
for
orders
flying
at us.
Gorgon Airlines.
Orcs that randomly fucking hit us. And then last night, somebody blew up my fucking car. I paid so much to get that shit from the fucking riders, man. I'm sorry if I just wanted my fucking shoe.
They're like,
Oh, guard.
so hold on. So, sorry, was that alpaca talking?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
still on the Storm Chasers map.
Yeah, I was gonna say it too.
Oh,
I see the other
whoopsie.
Storm
Hold on.
Riders
I got press activate. My bad. I was on the right map.
activate the map.
You preloaded it and didn't actually press there.
Yeah.
I've done that a
When
couple
you're halfway
times.
there, but you forget to hit send.
You try so
Cringe.
hard, but you don't succeed. Bow now.
Insert emo songs here.
Cool.
It's effing Goblin. I just lost a bet. You lost a. So you lost a bet. Now you're Blaha boy. Is that some kind of inside joke or something? I don't get these kids and their newfangled memes, bruh. It's confusing.
Neither do I. And I'm part of
That's
this
so old
generation.
doing that.
So wait, last time the car got blown up? when I
Cage,
was
and thank
gone?
you for following.
No, I think he's just.
No,
lying
I'm
about his ass.
No.
bullshitting. I'm
Okay.
bullshitting very hard.
Yeah.
We also weren't on the cop for 3 months.
Yeah, I was
Just
thinking
very
just like I
emotional.
didn't recall that either. I was like, wait a minute, what?
It
Wait
felt
a
like 3
minute.
months.
Your
and
teammates
2
always call you
nights.
out for lying.
Maybe 3 months.
Yeah,
out of
he did.
character.
Where's my horn at? I just realized I can't find my horn.
My horn.
His horn.
My
Why are you drinking from it?
Someone paid him to drink.
No, not yet. I was like, where is my fucking horn? Like,
Imagine that though, being like the brim touched or like the satyrs, if like their horns breaks, like, where's my horn?
So what's the drink of the
Doesn't
night?
mean need eventually.
I got multiple bottles of. So there's a sale on sparkling mead. I was like, I'll try it out. Fuck it, you know.
Sparkling mead?
Mead.
Ooh.
It's basically
Fancy.
champagne.
Yeah. Except it's sweeter.
It's
I
champagne.
just I've just never heard of sparkling mead.
It's
just-
good. I had a bottle of it explode in my face. It was terrible.
I'm more of a fan
Nice.
of the
Give me
still
huge
mead.
headaches. I can't drink that
All
anymore.
right, chat. So basically, for every $25, I'm chugging a big full of these fucking things, and I might get hammered by the time it gets within an hour, depending on how y'all play it out.
Donate,
night
donate,
chat.
donate.
All right.
If you get them drunk, it might get cool items. Who knows?
You guys find it. Take because I fucking said so. All right. So
How much was it to drink? Guard, how much is it to drink?
$25.
25?
So
I'll do it to that.
So basically, I want to try and get a range day with my new PTR, but 308 is so fucking expensive. I gotta figure out. I'm trying to like fund a range day. Cause yeah, I can pay for it, but it'll be like 4 months from now, and I'm like, all right, I have 100 rounds. Let's go have fun, and I go there for an hour and come back with no rounds. But I do love. By the way, I added the PTR to the actual game book now because I'm a fucking salacious fanboy. And then
I
actually,
just can't wait to buy my SVD.
I
And
went
guard,
to.
to be honest, one of my
No, you go first, and I'll go. Does the sound cut out? Is it here? Pirate.
Hello?
Pirate.
Pirate!
He said, listen, girl, I'll be honest, and then cut the... Just fucking cut out.
Watch, next thing you know, you're going to have like a $200 donation. Like, oh no.
But I went into the gun store today to buy a single box, because they had a little cheap box there of brass 308. And there was an actual, like, German HK 91 there for the modest price of $6,000.
Oh, just only.
Oh yeah, just only like. So like,
one of my rifles is added into special weapons.
Oh, there he is. Hey, pirate. Well, welcome back. He just is part where he just left and then came back. Is he even aware of it? That's what happened.
Maybe his internet is cutting
so
out.
where are you taking the donations, or is it through subs?
It's mostly it's like basically because there's a little donate button on the stream through Streamlabs. Here, hold on, I'll pull up my phone. And Cajun just spamming frogs in chat.
Woo! Yeah, frog hype.
Frog hype. I guess I need to draw like a frog
just...
emote for chat, I guess, or something.
That'd be fantastic if you did.
I think Pirates.
I would love it.
Crashing right now.
Pirate is dying. It took doo-doo. Hold tight.
Oh shit! 10 months I've been following you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Nice.
Just think, it's been 10 fucking months, bro. 10 months.
Oh, that's cool.
Alpaca donated $25. Take a drink, bro.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
You say you look way happier than me. Than ever being at MTV.
I think me and Pirate had the same idea.
What was that?
Take a guess.
Oh, don't worry. I'm getting mine ready right now.
Same.
I just don't see the actual donate button besides bits.
It scrolled all the way down.
Oh,
Yeah,
that.
it's like underneath the stream.
If I barf on stream,
If I wasn't broke, I would do it.
Am I retarded trying to do this on mobile?
It's a Warcrimes voice fault.
Actually, if you go for mobile, you aren't going to be able to find it in the stream itself. You're going to have to go to his channel page and go to About.
Okay.
Thank you for gifting a sub to Gunny, Goblin, or I forgot who the hell had his name changed.
Hey Boyard, if I cash after you
Goblin.
$25, can you do it for me?
All right, dude, stop, cease. Hell yeah, cool items. Here we go.
We paid our way for this take.
All right, let's get this bottle open. You bastards, quit.
Op4 Crusader
Right.
donated
Should be working
$25.
now. There we go.
Chug, chug, chug. Chug till I can get my own
You
guns.
should never have told us, Guard.
Yeah.
I should have gotten a fucking smaller horns. What I should have done.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all can see, it is full. So if I can get it on cap. Look how fuzzy that is, dude. That's a fuzzy fucking mead. Look at that. All right, here we go.
To the war frog boys.
Okay, there's one. Holy fuck, it burns. The bubbles burn.
Yeah, chicken champagne's gotta suck.
What the? Oh god.
All right.
Okay, that's why it's on
All right,
sale.
these are
Okay.
rolls.
I'll hold off on mine for later.
Okay, I get it now. This is
Surprise
why you're on sale, buddy, because you burn. Ugh, god damn it.
You said it's on his YouTube?
And now this entire bottle's not almost gone. Fuck me. Why'd I get so... God damn it!
Alphonse 495 donated $25. Frog.
So the YouTube or
frog.
Twitch? I gotta find it now. I'm curious.
So
It's just not letting me pay you. Huh.
So I gotta literally chug a whole bottle of mead in a matter of minutes. Great. Okay, boys, you guys gotta chant in unison frog, 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 over and over again.
Frog,
right?
frog, 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 frog,
frog, frog.
Alright, stop. Okay, that way too fast. Ugh.
Maybe you put a pause on it for now.
Yeah.
I was not planning to get drunk.
Dying yet.
I was not planning. 15%? What the fuck? What? How are you 15%, you little bastard?
That's basically champagne.
My donation is prepped. I just have to click send.
Hold off on it for now because I don't want Guard to die.
I'm gonna hold off on it for now, but it's ready.
Oh god, there's so many fucking.
It'll be really funny.
Those bubbles hit really hard.
Is it on Coffee? Do I donate to Coffee?
Oh my god, what? What the fuck? What are you, you creature? Why? Oh my god.
I feel like only fair to all the Warcrimes boys donate to Guard on this great adventure of his.
When your players pay to torture you, yeah, you get it back. Don't you worry. You can really taste the horn with the bubbles. Oh, wow! The bubbles bring out like a really heavy horn flavor. That's really fucking weird.
Taste that ivory, I guess.
No, it's just horn. So ivory and horn are actually quite different. If you want to get like autistic with it. Oh my god, not drink. I should have spaced.
You getting autistic about weird shit?
I should have spaced that one out. This is gonna be a burpy mess now. Ugh. Okay. This is a horrible idea.
To be perfectly honest, I don't know what we were expecting.
Okay. I figured like someone would drop it like one now and one later. Not my own players trying to fuck me up. All right.
All right.
Oh god, why the bubbles hit so hard in the stomach, bro?
Oh shit. I'm glad we don't show the fucking
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have
chat
that one up.
Yeah.
Good. Can you trust your players? No. Okay.
Absolutely not.
So these two guards walk up, their bellies full of fucking fuzzy meat, apparently. Jesus. And they kind of look to it and they kind of go, do you know what the guy goes, I have no idea how to handle this. This is the first for me. Because this guy's like fucking juicing out onto this lawn and blood's like pouring down the grass on like the cobblestones. And the mom and this lady walks out like, what, you guys gonna do something? And she's gesturing towards this like dead dude on her front lawn. And the guards go, I guess we should take custody of the body? And the other guard,
Thank you for flying Gorgon Airlines.
Jesus Christ, Alphonse. And God, I should. Why did I do two chugs at once? The fuck was I thinking? I just want to burp the entire time now.
Thank you for flying Gorgon Airlines.
And the one guard goes, yeah, that sounds right. We'll take custody of the body, and I guess you as well. He kind of points towards Crusader.
Thank you for flying Gorgon Airlines.
Guard, I'm gonna be honest with you. I could not hear half the shit you said.
Why?
Just because it's breaking up on my side.
Thank you for flying Gorgon Airlines.
I'm breaking up?
No, he's hearing it.
He's breaking up with you, Guard.
I've got
my
full green
Boingo
bars.
Boingo is dying.
Thank you for flying
Yeah,
Gorgon Airlines.
Boingo. They just upgraded to 1 gigabyte, didn't they?
From Boingo to Bango, bruh. So, So I guess, well, more or less, Crusader, they're going to take the body into custody.
Thank you for flying Gorgon
and they're considering taking you into custody as well.
Frog.
Frog.
Give me the crime, Crusader. Just do it.
Frog. Okay, Alphonse.
Frog. I just got into town. I'm sorry. How can I avoid not getting sent to jail on my first day into town?
So the guards kind of looked at each other, looked back at you, goes, well, we can't just let you just kill a guy and at least not get a talking to or something, right? And the guard goes, yeah, well, how about you're not under arrest per se. We're simply taking you into our custody to go talk to the captain.
Okay.
Money.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm just gonna look very distraught.
And
disappointed in myself.
And the guy goes, yeah, and since you're in / or not in our custody, you gotta take the body with you and take it to the barracks. Yeah, you gotta carry the dead guy. And as you look over towards this dead dude, he's just fucking covered in blood, like he's been bleeding out. Like you hit like the liver, he's just fucking juicing everywhere.
So out of character, the fall broke his neck after I hit him, right?
Well,
something like
I
that.
mean, if the broken neck hadn't have killed him, the liver shot would have. Yeah, you know.
I can't help giving it out my head. You say juicing, just imagine me like spraying like a fountain.
Well,
Every time you say juicing.
That's a fucking army term. We're like, oh, fuck, he juicing, because those piss blood out of like their face or their arm or their hand, and it's called juicing, because you're just spraying fucking
Oh yeah.
My
Okay,
beard
yeah.
is 9
Sorry,
HD.
right.
My beard is in 480p. Chat. All right, come on.
Average American internet moment.
So Crusader, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go pick the body up, but first I'm gonna retrieve my knife and clean it off on his clothing because that's my fucking knife. Then I'm going to I'm grabbing by the belt by the belts of his pants, that area, and then the top of his shirt. Because fuck carrying that on my fucking shoulder.
So just kind of hoisting him up by your hand, like just kind of hold him up. So as you like kind of hoist him up by his pants, the blood shifts all to one point, and he just starts pissing blood out of like his torso. So like you're like as you kind of go, whoop, the blood goes. He's just like pouring blood onto your boots and the street, and just basically this long trail of blood. And the two guards go, ugh, you know, because like they kind of step back from it, like, oh, stop it, that's gross.
How else do you want me? I'm gonna drop him and ask, how do you want me to carry him?
There's like a wet splat of this fucking body hitting pavement. Just, like, well, we thought you put him
worse.
Like, can you like, I don't know, like, grab him like somewhere else?
No.
Or I guess God damn it,
Hans Arp donated $25.
Oh shit,
Froggy
that's my
says
bad.
drink.
I didn't know if I hit the thing on PayPal it would immediately send.
I did not buy enough wine for this, or enough weed for that matter.
Wait, hey, give yourself till 8:30.
Fuck me, dude. I'm gonna vomit. It's so bubbly. It's gonna be a little red stream, like a lightsaber coming out my fucking body.
Yep, I've got a timer on my phone, so we're good.
You're gonna make guard finish all of his mead.
I have no more alcohol. Fuck. This did not work how I thought it would work. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Next thing you know, guard is getting a knock at his door, and it's some like crazy fucking Uber Eats dropping off a bottle. Like, yeah, it's told to bring this here.
How do they know where I was? How do they know? I don't understand how they figure it out. I said drink the bottle, hairy man. Oh, no. All right. So you're gonna piss bubbles, probably. So the two guards go, just like, like holding like a baby in your arms, so it won't like goo everywhere.
Okay. I'm gonna roll him over.
Splat, splat.
And
so basically, he's not like just covered in blood now. It's basically his clothes covered in blood, face covered in blood. Just, it's like you're marinating this dude in his own juices at this point. He's kind of like rolling him over.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and pick him up and Princess Carrie and just accept my fate as getting covered in blood.
As you Princess Carrie your kill. Very nice.
That was an assist. Gravity got that kill.
Hashtag gravity stole my kill. All right. So they kind of take you over towards the keep area, and there's a building right here. It's kind of this complex. Hold on. See these 3 buildings right here?
Yes.
Yes. So that's kind of like the garrison. The garrison, really, where basically all the men at arms kind of hang out, and the guards hang out. Men at arms, kind of like the town watch area, where it's not part of the keep, but it's kind of where all the Reno 2.0 shit happens at. And as it kind of leads you inside, you're holding this bleeding dead dude who's just dry now, not dry, but dry internally, like there's no more juice, but you're covered in blood now. You left the trail like the entire way to the fucking garrison. And,
I'm sorry.
And as you kind of walk inside, there's this female captain. That was a weird inhale.
Because it was a yawn.
Yawn.
Let's see here. What should we make her? Fuck it. Yeah, let's give you a fucking
Good life.
Albert Dan Valley Elf. Because remember, they're racist. Anyway. So there's a female guard.
Yeah.
There's a female Albert Dan Valley Elf guard captain named Albronza. And she kind of stands up and she sees you walk in, she goes, "What the fuck is this?" And like gestures towards a giant bloody Goliath holding a dead dude. And these 2 guards are like, "Well, the dead one stole something, all right, and then this guy threw a knife and just one-shot him. It was amazing, and it got blood everywhere. He also hit a building and scared a child. We're not sure what to do with that exactly, but we thought we'd bring..." She goes, "Take that shit outside!" and points like out the door, like, "Take that fucking thing out of here." Because there's like
I'll walk back outside. Still carrying body like.
So like there's a little like a bloody boot trail inside, and like a little U-turn, and goes out back outside. And you can hear Albronza yelling at these 2 guards, and you kind of like just drop the body on the steps. And as you go to turn back around, there's another guard who kind of goes, "Ugh," like, what the fuck? And
He stole my tobacco.
The guard goes, do you want your knife back?" Or he kind of points towards a knife still lodged in the dude's fucking body.
I took the knife out earlier.
Oh, did you? Okay.
And cleaned it off on him.
Oh, did you? Okay. And
yeah.
As you head back inside, Albronza is like dressing down, like full knife hand, these 2 guards. And she's like, "He's a petty thief. You should have fucking left him there. Who the fuck cares? Throw his body in the river. What worth is it?" And she's like, the guys are like hanging their heads, like, "Well, we thought we just follow protocol, And like, she's like, "Shut up." And as you walk back inside, she goes, "Okay. Sorry about all this. You're covered. Yeah, you know you're covered in blood, right? Okay. So, well-known petty thief. Good job stopping crime. I guess you want his bounty.
Sure. I didn't know there was one. He stole my tobacco, and I took it personally.
I mean, that's fine. Just next time, try to like keep it off someone's lawn so you don't scar some child for life. That'd be preferable. And as you pull,
In my defense,
sorry.
In my defense, I was aiming for his leg.
Well,
in my defense, I was aiming for his leg, and he just happened to be midair whenever I threw it.
Well, you missed a leg completely. Like you got on like what's the liver or like the stomach? I mean, that was a lot of blood. Usually they bleed a little bit. I think you just popped his cork. He just went everywhere.
Yeah. I will work on improving my knife skills to avoid this situation ever potentially happening again.
She goes, right. Anyway, here's this bounty. She pulls out 5 copper coins. Clink, right on the table in front of you.
Oh, thank you.
She goes, yeah.
Any money is good.
Just out of curiosity, you're clearly a Veil Rider auxiliary. You know, all that fun stuff. What's your deal exactly?
I just came back from being stuck on a fob in the middle of nowhere and getting constantly attacked by a bunch of fucking orcs every day for the past 3 fucking months. You're just gonna see Travis slowly start to shrink up with his hands and just clenching into fists in a very angry manner.
So
and just the constant bullshit he supposedly endured.
The captain goes, yeah. Calm down. I want you to like knife one of my guards to death here, trying to hit his foot or something. But yeah, here's your gold coins. No, not the guard. The petty thief Azure. Crusader did not like knife a guard and say, "Oh, look about." No, he killed a petty thief, and so she goes, anyway, good to see you. Enjoy Harlem. And try not to kill anyone else in such a messy manner.
I make no guarantees, but I will do my best.
Great. And she does like the shoo hands too, like, go on, off you go.
Okay. I'm just gonna look down and walk back to where last time I saw the party.
So as you walk, do you like try and walk in the same footprints, or like you make just basically 4 blood tracks going in and out?
I'll walk in the same footprints.
Okay.
I've cleaned enough floors that I feel bad anytime I mess them.
So you hear your boots out of the fucking like the sticky like a rip sound of like you got jam on your shoe and you're walking along with it anyway. You know that like a rip sound for sure. You get some sticky icky on your boot there. All right. So we have that taken care of. Now as a team, what is you know your goal, quote unquote goal, which is very vague thanks to Watergate being Watergate. So how do you guys want to advance with your mission? What do you guys want to do in this city? How do you want to proceed in this city? So, yeah.
For now, I think we want to lie low and kind of like gather intelligence. I do think we want to like call to Watergate and let them know, hey, we have a base of operations established. And we're going to be lying low for a little bit to try to gather some information before we do anything too heavy.
Mm. Okay.
And we need to get our business up and running.
Yes, your business. So,
yes, the business.
Come up a viable option.
Which one? There's like a lot of businesses plans.
Well, we have the two businesses of blacksmithing by day and surgery by night.
Surgery by night. That's the first I've heard of surgery by night. Because as far as
I will run a clinic in the evenings.
A clinic.
Look, I just think
Fucking
we
what?
should set up a
Hey, it's a back alley clinic. You do some shady stuff and you break your arm. I can't guarantee it will be the best medical care, but I will not ask you a question about it.
No, just thinking about it, we could get legal problems with that later on. But
is
We'll
is
deal
it,
with those when they come.
I think what we should do to advance our mission is set off at least one car bomb.
I'm down with that.
It's
Let's
not
do
a
it.
bad idea.
how
I do
IRA
think
of
we-
you?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say we do want to look into the southern district because there's some weird stuff going on with all those warehouses. Apparently, lots of new warehouses are just popping up, and no one knows who owns them.
Now, I believe your shop called the Smelt in My Arms is in the Six Crowns, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this back alley veterinarian hospital thing you want to do, Alphonse, where do you want to do that exactly? Do you want to do it in the Smelt in My Arms or somewhere else?
So yeah, what we had talked about is like the front of the business will be all the normal, blacksmithing, crafting stuff that the other guys will do during the day, and I'll stay at like our house to make sure one is secure and stuff like that. And then in the evening time, it will be like me and one other person will take a back room and we'll have a clinic open in like a back room of the shop at night.
That is fucking weird, but okay. So, starting off, this blacksmithing shit you guys want to do. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to repair things, make things, craft things, do primarily smelting, refining?
You said we have a wire pulling machine in there, so probably a fair amount of crafting and fixing.
Did you guys hear that fucking bird?
I do not hear a bird. I think you had a little bit too much meat, Card.
This bird landed on my windowsill, screamed at me, then flew off. And that was fucking rude. Hey! Just runs off. Like, what the fuck, bro? Okay.
I didn't hear anything.
So,
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
You might hear it in the recording. That shit was loud. So, in terms of the blacksmithing thing, are you guys going all in on this? All of you at once? Is only a few of you?
I know I know it's me, and I think actually I don't remember who else was doing it.
No, before we do anything,
Hold on, Sonny,
there's
go
one
ahead.
thing.
Sonny, go ahead. Go.
Huh?
Sonny?
Me?
Sonny!
Oh, me? Oh, what? I'm here. What?
Hans.
It was something Hans.
Hans.
Yeah, sorry, Hans.
Well, I'll try.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good lord.
What were you saying?
I was just saying earlier that I don't know who else is joining me in the smithing.
So far, I think it was only Hans that were talking about doing it. No one else. Maybe. Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna do some dumb shit elsewhere and try to see if I can find a fireworks store or something, or just primarily go at the house.
All right. Well, I guess I'm one manning the shop.
Pirate O Potato
Boy, I already
donated
go with you if
$25.
no one else
Why are
Drink
my-
more, you majestic beardman.
So why are my players so kind of that to fucking make me fucking get drunk? That's so fucked up, guys. Pirate. See, it's Pirate Hans, Alphonse, Crusader, Alpaca. Not a single chat has seen this. It's up to my players. Like, yeah, get drunk, you stupid bitch. I want a new gun. You guys are the worst. Okay, so Alpaca, what is it that your guys gonna do? Because you're a chef, obviously.
I was gonna, if no one else is gonna be going with Hans, I was gonna, on the way, buy civilian clothes to help us not stick out too much.
Oh yeah, that needs to be done.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So there are places to buy clothes for sure. Plenty of places to get. God, these bubbles are fucking me up my stomach. There are plenty of places to get clothes in Harlem. It's a fucking city. The thing is, how fancy or plain do you want your clothes to be? Because the price will change up and down depending on what kind of clothes you want to get. Because right now, all of you have uniforms for sure. But if you want like normal everyday clothes, what grade of clothes do you want?
I think it was 7 pairs of the like just bog standard civilian clothes and 1 pair of like noble's clothes.
1 pair of noble's clothes.
Yes, specifically for the palfrey, since that wouldn't stand out too much.
Okay, so with 1 pair of fine clothing, and then all the rest be civilian. That's 6 times 4 be 20 silver. Let's do conversions here. So 20 divided by 5 is 4. Be 14 gold pieces total for all that clothing. And this is gonna be clothing for multiple days, not just 1 pair, but like basically a week's worth of clothes per person for each of the varieties, more or less.
Okay.
Okay.
I have the total gold amount from our big payday, so I'll just subtract it from there. So we're down to 290 gold.
Only.
Hey, guard.
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess like because I figure that since the 2 of us are going, I'm probably also with him when we're doing clothes shopping. Looking for Goliath-sized clothing for the 3 Goliaths. Do I see any sort of like mask shop?
Mask
Something
shop.
along those lines. Yes.
Is there a happy mask salesman?
Yes. Is there a happy mask salesman?
Roll me.
Type dealio.
Well, roll me perception plus your moxie. You're trying to like talk to folks, trying to figure out where this stuff is. Like, hey, you guys know where a mask shop is for reasons, you know, whatever you may tell them. Whether it's for like, oh yeah, I'm just really kinky in that way, or whatever.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, so you're looking around. Let's see. Okay, so let's see here. Let's do a. Oh my god, the fuck was I thinking? Let's see. So you're more or less walking around Old Town because this is where some of the shops are, and you do find your Goliath-sized clothes here because of the fact they're trying to capitalize on the Goliaths that are in the auxiliaries who might want to have non-uniform clothes. So they're trying to corner the market on this little niche clientele. Let's see here. I'm trying to find my fucking generator. I think I have an entire bookmark of these, but I don't because I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, so you do. Okay, that's a pretty good one actually. You do find a kind of smallish shop that's kind of tucked in. But are those Cajun? Is that flying frogs in the chat? Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, not like you, buddy. Flying frogs.
You do find a shop kind of tucked in between 2 larger general stores. It's a shop called the Voodoo Doll, and you can kind of tell that you don't know what the word voodoo is, because you can see how the proprietor has kind of written the name out in American English letters. But you know enough English through basic training to know that it says voodoo. You know what the V and the O and the D mean. So you kind of look up, you see this shop called the Voodoo Doll. Well, the Voodoo Doll, you're like, what the fuck is voodoo? But you can tell what the words say.
I think about donuts for some reason.
Donut. And you see that they have kind of made a custom sign hanger that has this doll type drawing on it with all these pins running through it, and then through the middle of the thing's chest is this big thick sewing needle with kind of thread kind of going along and a nice little filigree below it.
It's an interesting shop. I will go inside.
Are you taking Boyard with you, or are you going?
Am I taking Boyard with me? Boyard, you coming with? You coming
Boyard
with?
probably wouldn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like split off, but
yeah.
I don't know.
If you're
huh?
like, hey,
Word.
I'm gonna go look up for some masks.
Hey, Boyard, look at this, look at this. This is a cool shop.
Well, is that English?
Yeah, I think it says voodoo.
Let's take a look.
Yeah. After this, we should get some donuts.
What are donuts?
Oh, I don't know.
I have no fucking idea.
Says the chef.
All right, so
anyway, so we pop into the shop.
okay, you walk inside and you see that there is an owl harpy inside the shop, and it's a female owl harpy, and she has so owl harpies have a few more wing claws than most other harpies, to where they're actually able to hold a pen and write, and this one is kind of using hers to sew, and you see that on both of her pointer wing claws, you could say, she has these big steel covers on them that actually have blades on the end, and she uses these big bladed talons to kind of cut and rip seams and slice off textiles for for sewing with them, for making patterns and that kind of shit. And as you guys walk in, she's currently cutting out. She's using her talons to cut out the pattern for some kind of hat. You tell it's some kind of cloth hat.
Hello.
1 second here. Cause I don't... Okay, so fuck. Hold on.
Oh, guard, I do have something to ask after Hans is done.
What's that?
It's Boyard's gonna be taking a look around the shop, and I was wondering if he sees anything familiar. Specifically, I'm wondering if there's any masks that look similar to the one he saw in his vision, the silvered ones.
Oh, got you. So, as you're kind of looking around, you don't see anything like that per se at all right now. But but this owl harpy kind of looks up, and she has a small pair of tinted circular lenses on her nose, and she seems to be wearing them more for fashion reasons than actually, because the lenses are very small, and the lenses appear more for a fashion sense than anything else. And
So a hipster.
sure. So this owl harpy looks up and goes, "Oh, hello." And you see her kind of pause and look at you and look up, and she looks way up at fucking Hans. And she goes, "Are you here for, I assume, custom clothing?"
Possibly, but I'm also looking. What? Do you have any kind of masks?
She kind of like raises her eyebrows up, and she kind of like reaches up and kind of plucks her glasses off in a very like, it's more of a gesture of interest than anything else. She goes, "Masks, like to hide your face?"
Yeah, preferably full face masks.
Boyard did speak up like, yeah, but Hans, I've been meaning to ask, why do you wear a mask all the time?
I don't like scaring people.
I mean, it can't be that scary, can it?
I turn to you, lift up my mask real quick, put it down, and it's fucking terrible.
Give me a grit save, Alpaca. Grit save.
Crit fail.
So as he pulls off his mask and shows you, you are so stricken by the visage of him that you actually take 4 steps backwards in a panic as he shows you his full face. So if need be, I'll let Hans describe his face if he wants to, but didn't have to.
No, we're gonna just keep that what it actually looks like, hidden.
Okay.
It's I know what it looks like, but
well, and now so does Alpaca, but so as you kind of pull your mask back down and look back towards the owl harpy, you see she's slowly like leaning to the left, she was slowly leaning towards the left, trying to get a good look at your face, and as you kind of turn back around. She kind of like slips back to where she was. Is kind of pretending that she wasn't trying to get a look at your face. And she goes, yeah, I can make you mask. Did you have preferences on mask material? Silk, satin, leather? You know, anything
Leather.
of...
Preferably either leather or some other hard substance.
Okay.
If you can get me some sort of wooden or clay mask, that'd be cool too.
Okay. And she's like, she's kind of going like, what the fuck? And she's trying to like, she goes, would you like soft plushy, liner so it's soft on face? Maybe lined with cotton and silk or, something, it's soft, it's on face. There's no chafing.
I kind of shrug and I go, it doesn't really matter to me. I can't really feel anything.
She goes, okay, good to know. Do you have a budget on this mask? 5 silver, 10 silver, 1 gold, 5 gold, 10 gold. What is your budget for mask?
Oh, what about some sort of nice, probably,
Honestly, for that, I gestured to your face. I'd say,
For that.
we're gonna want to keep that covered up, so I'd say around 2 gold, maybe 5 gold.
I was thinking 5 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want that. We want that thing fin snug, and we don't want it falling off.
She goes,
Yeah,
she goes, oh, she goes, okay, Vida, no problem doing that, no problem. She pulls out a little pencil and paper. She goes, if you want, you can kind of draw how you want your mask to look. So in the VC chat here, can you post a picture of what your mask to look like?
Give me 1 second.
I have a stupid idea, but
What is it? I'm open to suggestions.
Jason,
I was going to describe the silver mask and just to fuck with guard.
I was thinking that, but I have a kind of specific mask in mind.
The fucking luchador mask. Olay!
No. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I had an idea, but then I feel like this is probably better. I want something like this.
Oh no.
Except
Oh
frog
my
like.
Pictures.
god.
Oh no.
So you want
Frog mask? Frog mask frog.
Actually, no. I kind of like that. What Green posted more.
Okay. He's not making a horse mask. Okay. So you want something...
I was originally thinking this, by the way.
Oop, not that.
Hang on, I know what the mask looks like.
So first you wanted the big bear mask, but
No,
as a
the
frog.
bear, yeah, no. We're not doing that.
How
I don't
about,
want to draw
this,
attention to
how
us.
about this design?
Fucking... Yeah.
Just walk around with the troll
Oh.
face on.
I think this one is the best.
Smoking.
Okay, so I need you to pick
Honestly,
a mask.
the one Green posted.
Okay, do you want any... So, as you're kind of drawing this mask, as inspiration takes you, what kind of embellishments do you want on it, if anything?
You can always make it out of silver.
Yeah, I wanted it to be something nice, something a bit hard though.
Fucking
Something a
boyard.
bit durable. How's gold? It's soft, right?
Gold's a little bit expensive as well.
True.
Probably a little bit out of the budget. I'd say silver is
What
more
about? Well, hold on. What about? What's the hardest material I can generally get?
So
Probably steel.
I'm asking her.
So she's like, you mean like metal or more crafting material? Because if you want super hard, technically there is mithril you can make face mask out of, but mithril has electrical discharge if it's struck.
No,
But-
no.
But the second hardest would be clan steel, but the fine clan steel would be like 15, 20 gold.
What's something in like the 7-ish gold range?
I can find you. I don't know, regular plain steel, like steel used for kitchen knife, scythe, regular tool steel. Just
I like
posting.
think about it for a second.
I'm like, okay, sure.
She goes, okay, and would you like any kind of
Also,
decoration on mask? Like,
yes.
perhaps,
Oh,
like,
no.
perhaps like mustache, smiley face?
No, I do want some silver trim.
Just silver trim? That's it?
Yeah. Something fancy. Surprise me.
She goes, okay.
Kind of like what Green posted again.
Yeah, I see it. She goes, how about you fill out form? She pulls out a little form, and basically it's your name, where to find you, price paid. She goes, why don't you fill out form for me, and then I will work on mask. May take few day. And then when
As soon as Han sees that he has to write something, he starts sweating under the mask.
I got it. Jeez, I need to teach how to write someday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess since Hans can't or has been inept at writing, I'll go over the form and just sign it.
Thank you.
Fill out our location at the house.
No. Like, so basically, you want to take the form with you and bring it back, or just fill it out here?
Fill it out here, but
Yeah.
didn't it say to have a address?
Or basically either an address, like either an address, which you don't have to put, or you simply come back at a certain time, like just 3 days later. Or whatever.
Just come back. Yeah, we'll just come back whenever we need to.
Okay, I'll just set it for 3 days or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, my fucking stomach. Okay. So, you fill out the form. Well, I guess Boyard fills the form out for you. And, so the Al Harpy Vita is kind of looking at you and looking at the Boyard, and she's watching, and she goes, can you not write?
I can, but, it's not very good and I need a very big pen.
It's against my religion to write. I just, I know how, but I just can't.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Is your frog with you right now or no?
Sunny has the frog.
Oh, Sonny the frog. Okay, right.
Yep.
That's my frog.
That's my fucking frog. Okay.
Would this be where I get the noble's clothing, or would it be somewhere else?
Basically, you find a shop for it and you just buy it.
Okay.
There's plenty of noble's clothing. What the fuck is this? Oh, they're in an IKEA. Okay. So you guys, well, I guess Boyard fills out the form, and you guys head out of the voodoo doll. And
Oh wait, do I pay her here? Do I pay her now, or do I pay her upon completion?
You pay her now.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So I pay her the was it 7?
Sure, 7 gold.
Cool. 33 left.
She is smart harpy. She said, "You pay me now, you get thing later." Okay.
Okay.
So you get to doing that. Crusader, after you get back to your residence, you're fucking covered in blood. So what do you do?
Better
I'm
take
gonna
a
find a
bath.
place. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try and go see if I can take a bath somewhere. Wash my clothes.
So there is a tub in that actual residence, but it's a Valley Elf sized tub. So if you were to get in that tub, you'd be like hugging your knees, like fucking like Adrian the Giant fucking getting like a regular tub. You like, there's no fits for me. So if you want to get you can bathe there for sure, like maybe even like bird bath in a giant nude Goliath bird, or you can go and try and find an actual bathhouse. And there are bathhouses in Harlem. They're kind of like communal bathhouse?
I'm just gonna pull off my top, rinse it off in whatever water we have before just doing the whole. I just got off of staff duty. Now I have to go do some bullshit rubs. I mean washes, like just throwing up on your face, getting cleaned off. Or if I got any spare fucking uniforms, switching into that, getting the rest of the way cleaned up.
So you're not going.
Like washing the uniform.
So you're not going to a bathhouse.
That is correct.
Okay. So you kind of you kind of managed to kind of like fill the tub up partially with like warmish water. It kind of like splash on your face, and the water goes from like clear to like lightly red, heavily red, brown. You're like just washing all this. Oh, that's a very wet burp. Washing all this shit off of you. That burp tasted of wine. I should have spaced that out more. And but you more or less you get clean. Pirate, what is your character doing? What is Grizz doing?
Honestly, I have no idea what Grizz should be doing at this point because I was gone for the latter half of last session.
What I remember was we were meeting up at the apartment, but I don't know if you guys were there yet.
You could try setting up home base, like how you want to set up your radios, make your cozy corner, and like make like the Always Sunny from Philadelphia like evidence board, trying to link people
The fucking crazy
together
board.
to figure this out.
Jesus. Fuck,
Jesus,
what is that?
who's having
God, what the fuck?
Who's having squelch on their radio right now? Goddamn.
It's alpaca. It's alpaca.
Boyard.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Boyard. So Boyard, I have you muted because you are blowing out our ears.
Hurt.
Oh,
That was painful.
Let's see if it's fixed yet. Boyard, can
I
you
am
hear
back.
us? Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Boyard, cease and
Mike
desist.
fucking toasted.
Oh, guard.
What happened to Boyard? Oh God.
Guard.
Yeah.
I private messaged you what my face actually looks like.
Ah,
Okay, got you.
Dude,
Got you.
stop fucking unmuting
My
yourself.
ears.
Christ.
No. I'm trying to like. Okay, so he's unmuted. So, Alpaca, your mic is like.
Full static. Full steam static.
All around me are familiar faces.
Full.
What? I taste blood. Why do I taste
full
blood?
steam.
Okay, so Pirate, Grizz. So, do you have anything you want to take care of, or are you just gonna try and just hang tight?
I guess I'm gonna probably go along with what they're saying. I'm gonna set up our actual help start setting up our base of operations in the apartment a little bit. Get a board set up with, hey, this is everything we know. Set up my corner where I'm gonna monitor radio traffic from. Do the usual stuff.
Okay, so out of curiosity, do you guys want a map made of your home or no?
I'm fine without it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alpaca, we
I'm
can
tempted to
kind
say
of
yes.
sort of hear you, but you're very, very, very quiet, Alpaca. The squelch is... Yeah, so now you're barely audible, but you're now...
Okay, am I good now?
Okay, there you
you
go. He's
Yeah, I
back.
disconnect my
Yeah.
mic for a sec. I don't know what was up with that.
At least the squelch was gone.
That shit was rad, dude.
Poor little ears.
Why do I taste blood? Ah. Okay. Gray. What is Hazard doing?
Probably gonna hang out with Nia because surrounded by shonky business and Nia isn't as shonky.
Great RP. Hazard. Great RP. Sonny, what are you doing?
Um, looking back, I'm actually gonna do the one thing and break the rules and just go solo like an idiot with the frog. I'm looking for a pet store.
Go in Travis mode.
For a pet store. Okay, Mr. Frog, let's go.
I mean, the fuck am I supposed to do? Go to a restaurant? You know what? Fuck
Pet
it,
store
yeah.
or a bookstore. If I spot one. 2 priorities.
Okay, so... Hold on, I gotta try and find a good name here. Furry Fiesta. What?
Oh my.
Why is the place full of suits? I don't get it. Let's see here. Hold on, all the fucking names are cringe. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so you find a pet store named Tales of the Beast. It's a general purpose pet store, but also it sells stuff for pets, livestock. It's a partial veterinary clinic, but it's literally the only one for the entire city. And it's just this one store because not a lot of folks bother taking care of their pets around here because it's like there are more dogs. But as you kind of go inside, there's no actual animals in the store. It's simply a supply store. And there is a older Alberdan Valley Elf man who's behind the counter, and he's kind of reading this kind of like a, you could call it a newspaper, but it's more like a City Times kind of thing where it kind of labels out, you know, the news of the city and not much else, because this guy lives in the city and it's all he really cares about. So as you walk in, he goes, "Oh, how are you? What do you got there, big fella?" And he kind of points towards a frog in your fucking hands.
Yes.
I'm getting right to him. I'm like, oh, this is my best buddy, Mr. Frog.
You named your
He's my
frog
friend.
Mr. Frog.
My whole world. I did.
He goes, "Well, Mazel Tov," or whatever they would say in that regard. But the old man goes,
"Thank you.
So, what do you need for your little frog there?"
I came here to see if I can get some little froggy treats, and and maybe a little like froggy habitachery. You be selling it?
You mean like a frog box?
Oh yes, that'd be great.
He kind of looks around and he goes, "Well, I don't really have a frog box per se, but I do have like brooders for chickens that would probably work just fine for the frog."
What do you think with the frog? You want a little chicken brooch? He does. Okay, cool.
E is yes, always yes. So he goes, "Okay, well, an appropriately sized habitat for the frog there. A wooden box would be like, I don't know, a gold."
Good. Okay. Before I do all that, I still have a few more things I wish to request.
For the frog?
Yeah. Well, 2 more things, I guess. Do you have any like bugs, like crickets, live crickets, maybe some worms or snails or whatever?
Well, I mean, usually you would just go out and catch the insects yourself, but actually, I do have like a protein blend for chickens, and he kind of like points towards these little wooden boxes, and he goes, "It's basically you could say like fortified insects, where I pay children to go and find little bugs, and then we kind of put them in an oven to kind of dry them out, and they're kind of like little crunchy, snacky things for like, it's like say you got a really sick bird that doesn't want to eat like grain or want to forage. You can feed them these little crispy critter things, and it helps keep their strength up and their weight.
Can I get a sample real quick? Let's see if the frog reacts to it. See if he likes it or not.
He's never had this question ever said before in his life. He goes, "You want a sow for the frog? Okay. I guess grab one of those boxes over yonder and tip a bit out into your hand, I suppose. I mean, that should suffice, I think."
Okay. No, I walk over there and it's my hand. I just put my hand in the bucket and it's in the box. I ain't gonna tip it over. Put my hand in the box and just grabbing some.
So as you kind of tip out these,
I'm just in a handful with the frog.
As you kind of tip out these little critters, I mean, they are basically baked bugs, like baked crickets, baked worms, and they're kind of in this kind of cooked crispy, like just crispy bugs. And as you kind of gesture Mr. Frog towards your palm, you see Mr. Frog like puff up, like his shoulders like puff up, and you see him like he just goes, and it's like there's like this huge war cry at the bugs, and then just fucking morph, just like full mouth burp right into your hand. And as he kind of eats the bugs, he also like eats your finger a few times, and kind of chews on your palm. But he's more or less just getting at whatever he can currently.
It tickles. Okay.
It tickles.
Yeah, I'll take 2 bags of the protein bugs.
He goes,
He probably really likes them.
He goes, "That is the weirdest frog I have ever seen."
What was that?
That's just a really odd
The best
frog.
frog you've ever seen.
Well, I'm not saying he's not, but he's awfully strange. Like, do you know why the frog screams? Because I never heard a frog scream.
Well, I've seen a Satan chicken, and I've seen a fish drown a man. So
the only guy perks up. He goes, "What in the fuck is a Satan chicken?"
you don't want to see. It was an experience.
Are there other Satan chickens, or is it like a one-time thing?
I hope not, but it took a lot of violence and screaming and blood to kill the one. So I would hope just not more.
As Sonny's saying this, somewhere wherever they are, Grizz and Hans both just stop, do like 1,000-yard stare, and then continue about their day.
They just know, like, the chicken's being spoken of.
Something's wrong.
They speak of the chicken.
I could...
It's like fucking Voldemort, like I said the name, like, listen, no. They speak of him. They speak of chicken.
Sitting there setting up his board just like, I feel something's wrong.
A disturbance in the force. Okay. So the old man goes, "Well, if you ever do find another one of these Satan chickens, be sure you bring it by. I'd like to see it."
Wait, you want us? Okay.
Well, I mean, I do have people who buy rare birds, and if you find, because I never heard of a Satan chicken before, and it sounds awfully strong. So if you ever find another one in your travels, be sure to bring it by, and we'll see if we can, make a deal.
God, sounds awfully strong.
Do you sell anything else like that?
Well, I mean, I sell poultry.
Maybe like giant frogs.
Giant. Well, when you say giant frog, what do you mean giant frog? Like your little, who was it? Like your Mr. Frog, or like a palm toad? Like when you say giant frog, what do you mean exactly?
I heard a rumor that there existed a cat-sized frog, or I think small child-sized frog.
Ah, those are just rumors. People always come and tell me, oh, I saw this giant frog. It was the size of a small child. Oh, it ate my child. But they never have any proof. It's like, oh yeah, this thing exists, but I have no evidence, no skin, no body. It's just, but you gotta trust me. And I've just given up over the years of entertaining these giant amphibian conspiracies.
Oh, I would have loved to have a giant frog. I love it a frog, but imagine he was bigger.
Well, I mean, you can do that. Like
Bigger.
bigger. You can just find an alchemist, and they can give you like some kind of like I don't know, like a growth serum or something.
Is enlargement drugs, Mr. Frog?
Well,
You might become,
no,
you might become child-sized.
it's more like well, not child size, but he with a certain alchemist, and if they're good enough with what they do, he can get maybe another I don't know, eighth of a pound, half a pound, maybe.
So, Guard,
Ooh.
what you're saying is
Do you have
there's
any
Viagra in the
recommendations?
Vale.
Well, I mean, I don't know. That's a door I
He's
didn't
got
open
the
up
answer.
yet. Yeah, it's like, Anyway, so on the frog, he goes, yeah, you can find, he won't get a lot bigger, but, he can get, a bit girthier and denser, God damn it, like thicker bone density, and he can maybe, he may get a bit taller and a bit longer, but it's simply because the serum strengthens the body and causes him to, just get bigger.
Okay. I'll remember this. Do you have any alchemists you would like to refer?
Not really. I mean, I don't really deal in potions, and there are alchemists all over the city. You can probably find one if they're, cheap enough.
Excellent. Okay, I think I'm almost done. I
Uh,
just need one more thing.
Well, also,
Do you sell? Do you have?
it's only 5 silver for the little bug containers. They're quite affordable.
Oh, nice.
You see, I pay the children a copper, so I make
Then
pretty good profit margin.
nice. True businessman. I might come back here more often.
Cheap child labor.
Oh, so what you're saying is the
You know,
Vale's
that's
libertarian.
Libertarian, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Sonny, you said you had another question?
Yes, one more thing, sir. What do you think a chicken cage would be good? Do you think how easy would be to use one of chicken cages and refit it to be a butterfly cage?
Butterflies? First you're frogs and now butterflies. How'd you get... Well, no, that's right, because you find the caterpillars, right, and then you harvest them, and then... Okay, yeah, you know what? I have heard of that. That's fine. I mean, I think with, other insects, you have to have plenty of foliage in there so they can eat and pupate, and, I mean, the box should work just fine, but you probably want, like, a taller, skinnier box than, Mr. Frog's box there.
Oh, Mike. Oops. Sorry, a second there. I can tell I'm talking or not. So it's something big about the frog's box.
I mean, if they'd be flapping around inside there, you don't want to be all cramped up. You want to, be able to exercise properly. I mean,
Do you have another one? Or just only the one you have?
Well, I only really have those, but I mean, all you need is like you could make your own container for insects. You just got to get like sheets of thin cloth and then sew them together, and I mean, you could basically make a bug container anywhere inside of a room. You just make a box out of cloth and you put supports inside of it, usually really thin steel wire or poles, and you kind of hang it, and then you can kind of see the things floating around inside. If you find I mean, it's a bit more expensive, but you can find like gauze cloth or cheesecloth or maybe even like a loose knit cloth that you can kind of see inside and watch the little things fly around or do whatever it is that bugs do in their free time.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So how you said 1 gold and 5 silver?
Well, no, it would be 1 gold and 4 silver.
Ah,
No, including
okay.
tax.
Ah, tax. Just tax in this city? Gross.
Well, I mean, you got to pay for all the whatever the hell taxes go for nowadays. I have no idea.
How about just throwing an extra silver for the taxes?
He goes, sure, okay. That'd be 1 gold, 5 silver then, I think.
Yeah, okay. I flip my gold and silver and the silvers.
Mm-hmm. He goes, okay, well, I think I'll see you back here soon, because frogs are voracious eaters. But, yeah, you have a nice day there, Mr.
You too, sir.
You see him go, okay. He's like, Mr. like, what's your name? And you go, bye. He's like, okay, secretive feller, I see. And so,
All right, there.
Just walk out the building.
bye. All right, so you have your frog box and your frog bites. And I believe I touched on all you guys there. So there's two pressing matters I want to address, and that is your, I guess, your side gigs per se. So I believe Alphonse was talking about a back alley surgeon's suite in the same place as the blacksmithing thing. So I guess we'll start with we'll go with blacksmithing first. So blacksmithing, what do you guys want to do in order to generate this income or your cover for owning the building? So what in blacksmithing do you guys want to do?
Mostly repairs and crafting, kind of, like household items, things like knives and nails and whatnot.
Would we be able to? I don't know how it works, but would we be? This is a wire drawing place, right?
Yeah.
Well, I assume is there also like actual?
Yeah. So
like,
it was majorly.
The majority of it was.
Yes, thank you.
Majority?
Oh, hold on. I go to the bathroom, guys. We were back. So, but it was majority wire drawing, but they're everything's there for everything else.
Okay.
All right, go to the bathroom. So quick.
Save me some wire.
Yeah, maybe make
Don't
some
fall
razor
in.
wire.
Yeah, razor wire definitely.
Maybe we could sell it to the Veil Riders.
Mm-hmm.
Sell it to the quartermaster. Get on his good
Save me
side.
some wire for the butterfly cage.
That's what I was thinking. I was gonna try to manufacture you a butterfly cage. I was gonna try to make like some sort of like thin wire mesh.
There is that one thing, Boyard, to bring up is that sometime we do want to check out the Southern District to check out those warehouses.
Yes, definitely.
Everyone's like together.
I can do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have Grizz go around and try to make some friends around the town on my next go around. Now that I got our conspiracy station set up, just like I'm gonna go find a coffee shop or something.
Yo, add the pet shop owner to that fucking conspiracy board. He sounds fishy.
Okay, let me.
He does cockfights. You know he does.
Yes, exactly.
It's conspiracy board. Okay, who do we have for the conspiracy board so far? Pet shop owner.
The guy Travis killed.
Does cockfights.
Pet shop owner.
Oh yeah, him.
Cockfights. Travis's kill. What do we know about Travis's kill? The guy he killed so far.
We got
they do drugs.
He was a petty thief that
he was carrying a
had a
vial.
bounty on his head. Fuck! I didn't loot his body.
Oh, Yeah, I would say, oh, Travis didn't go through his pockets. He forgot to do that.
Oh, it's too late.
All right.
Already went
Anything
home and
else you
watched.
guys want me to make sure I have on this thing?
There's one thing, but I don't think Riz knows it in character yet.
Fair enough.
Boyard would bring to attention once he actually sees you to keep an eye out for any people wearing silver masks.
Okay.
That's gonna be wild when I show up with like a silvery mask.
Yeah.
Maybe we could all get
Wow,
one and
man,
just
great
kinda, like,
timing.
sneak in.
What reason for keeping track of them?
It was part of the vision I saw taking that drug with all the warehouses.
Vision.
Again, another thing about the warehouses.
Oh,
and-
do you tell us yet about your drug trip?
no, but I have it all written down.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, I didn't
Oh.
tell anyone about the rings.
I guess also,
Did
Alpaca, I'm gonna send you what actually I look like under the mask.
Oh boy.
Oh, pet shop owner, Travis's kill, the silver masks. I got nothing else for the conspiracy board. In my
Oh man, me and Boyar both forgot to tell the party about information we learned.
Well, Boyard doesn't really know that it's actually that might be the future, because as far as he knows, he just had a drug trip and saw some weird visions.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any context for it.
Oh yeah, I did get knocked out. Yeah, I got knocked out too. So same part with.
All
Forgot
he
to
knows
mention
is
it.
that the rings give him a bad vibe because he saw some weird shit with them. Speaking of rings, we need to fix that box so they don't get out.
I will make a very large safe to throw it in.
Not gonna lie, I don't think a safe will cut it.
Just make a little wire. Just make some wires around it and just tie it
I was
up.
gonna say like
Make a little wire
metal bands around the box.
Chris is adding the quartermaster to his conspiracy
Yeah.
board. The dude has a stick up his ass. He needs
Oh
to
yeah,
calm
the
down.
quartermaster definitely.
About the safe is one of those rings can heat metal, and I think they're just gonna like melt right through it if they get a chance.
So we'll do a mixture of metal and stone.
Don't worry.
Rock and stone.
Don't worry. I'm gonna booby trap the safe. If anything happens to it, it will explode. Easy peasy.
That's not a. I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean,
It'd be a good idea just to look at the box.
it's the best alarm system.
The box probably has some.
It'd be a good alarm
things
system,
we
though.
can just repair or recharge, and it's like, oh, the protection on this box is all good because those rings were probably in the box for a good while.
Maybe.
Which one's
But I
the
think it's
one
more
on
like
the,
Nia to figure out.
Which one's the one on the horn?
The choking one.
Choking you.
Yeah, I
That's
have
the
that
one.
one. I
Oh,
have
yes.
that one
That's
encased
all
on the
F.
horn.
The harder daddy ring.
Yeah. Heard it. Heard it.
Or the David Carradine special, your choice.
I can't wait for the arena to pull up a clutch save for Nia.
For me?
No, I'm thinking positive thoughts. I'm thinking like, man, I can't wait for that ring to like do a clutch save for Nia. You just get jumped by some gang members. They crack the little container. The ring just pops off, kills the guy.
Well, they would have to break the stone on my horn, or I would just have to like unshape it, and then hopefully the ring would be like, oh, cool, new people. Yoink.
New hands, new people to choke. Hell yeah.
I do wonder though, like, if anything weird happens, if you let it go all the way to like killing someone.
Maybe it possesses the body. It could be this kind of like necromancer ring. But we really can't try and find out right now, seeing as it has sentience and it wants Nia's hand.
I'm just curious, like, because if that ring like suffocates you, then you know, like, does it do anything weird, like
Water
to you
breathing.
after?
I'm calling it now. Water breathing.
Oh, it's like fucking Aboleth's lung. Where you can
That's my
only breathe
guess.
you can only breathe water and not air.
Maybe.
That'd be cool. Or
We got a
poison.
motherfucking bathtub to test it out in, boys.
If you can convince it to hop off my fucking horn.
Oh, it will. Just give it a hand. No, immediately jump.
No, I tried that before, and it was like, no, I don't like this satyr. I'm gonna stick to
No,
his
I mean
horn
you,
because
you
fuck
gotta give
you.
you gotta give it a living hand. We gave it a dead hand. These things know. They're like facehuggers, the predator.
What
They can
happens?
sense living bodies from dead bodies.
What happens if I put on all the rings and then I jerk off?
The
Launches
infinity,
a laser
the
into
infinity load.
space.
You transform into Thanos.
He puts on all the rings, just implodes. He just vanishes.
Where'd he go?
He stack overflows out of existence.
And then we got a backwards long jump to follow
Oh.
him.
Mm-hmm. We got the no clip out of reality.
That would be interesting to try out. Someone just puts in all 10 rings, just dies.
Do you
Or
think
it's
Guard
a
actually fell in?
temporary godhood.
Probably. Arg definitely fell in.
He did have like 3 like horns of mead.
Well, it's gonna suck for him because in 10 minutes my timer's going off.
Oh yeah, I got to set up to my phone. I'm still considering it. I can't feel bad for the guy. A little bit. Not really.
He
That's a
brought it
lie.
on himself.
He shouldn't have chosen.
I mean, we are funding.
He also shouldn't have announced it to us.
Yeah.
I mean, chugging anything with bubbles is always a bad time.
True. He could just be shitting.
Probably that too.
Or
Maybe
puking his
puking.
guts out.
That
Yeah.
too. He'll probably come.
Pissing
Oh.
peaks. Jesus.
No.
Fucking.
Oh God, he's back. Be quiet.
Fucking
We weren't talking
Discord drama. God damn it.
We weren't saying anything at all.
Did you fall in?
No, just fucking Discord drama. Sitting there trying to take a piss and my phone's going ding, 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 ding. 1 second.
Oh.
You said nothing wrong at all. You said all wholesome words.
Swear, I've never.
Man, I really can't wait to get this human disposal factory going.
This human disposable factory? Is that what you said?
I don't
Yeah.
think there are that many humans.
I mean,
You start from the ground up. Once I get in there, once I start really get this engine going, it's gonna franchise out.
Oh no.
okay. So. All right. So you guys are going to be doing. So you're going to be doing blacksmithing repair jobs, more or less, correct?
Yeah, we're also going to do a little bit of wire crafting on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Wire crafting, what exactly?
We're going to see if we're going to make a razor wire or barbed wire.
Yep.
Razor wire?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can always sell it to the mail riders. I bet they can't get enough of that shit.
Behold, the economy makes barbed wire.
But yeah, it mostly.
Oh yeah, actually, important question.
Go.
When given those civilian clothes, were there hats included into this?
Do what now?
When getting the week's worth of civilian clothes, were there any hats included into this?
Oh, okay. So civilian clothes. Are there any hats? I mean, did you want a hat in particular, or because you guys have patrol caps, but do you want like a particular kind of civilian hat, or?
I got the little hat that can't fit on my head, but I was thinking maybe like a nice farmer hat, one of those like little stray hats, straw hats.
Yeah. So we'll say for brevity that there is a large, floppy farm hat that you can put on your head.
Nice. I'm gonna put it on top of the hat I'm already wearing.
Okay.
It's the hat's hat.
Yep.
I put hats on my hats. Okay, so, and when it comes to this whole, so you want to have the front half of this building be a repair shop / Constantina wire manufactorium, and then on the back end it's going to be a back alley butchery. Like, what's the plan there?
So it would be like it'll be like a night clinic where it's like, hey, it's not great medicine, right? But we don't ask questions, and if you're poor, like, because I don't know how much the normal clinics charge, right? Like, I don't know how their health insurance is. If it's like, hey, I broke my fingy, okay, that's 10 gold. Or it's like, yeah, I can snap it back into place for a couple silver. It might not be perfect, but it'll be done.
We sell you medical practices for a lower rate,
Basically,
but we also get the liability of not being sued if we break your fingers.
Okay. Okay. So the shop. What all do you guys want to? Do you guys want to store things there, or is it just primarily for work?
If we do end up getting like alchemy stuff going, I think we want to store here.
We could probably store it here as just like a general purpose, like workshop for the group.
Okay. When it comes
Considering putting the butterflies there, but I might just put in my room.
The fucking butterflies. When it comes to your vehicles, where do y'all want to store those?
I thought they were staying in the motor pool.
Okay,
just keeping them in the garrison.
Well, I'm just asking. You don't want to keep them there primarily. You just want to keep them in the motor pool?
Could we keep them in the workshop?
How big is the workshop?
Yeah.
If people see them though, they might make the assumption of our association, and we're trying to avoid the association.
Yeah, I'd say just keep them in the.
Oh yeah.
So
Multiple.
it's a pretty large workshop. I mean, it's probably fuck me. How do you feet? What the fuck?
What about feet?
Like how many?
Whose feet?
How like feet by feet will it be? Most. Because it'd be like it'd be a pretty good sized place. It'd be like 40 by 40 feet. Just a big, nice, tidy square. I would reckon.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you guys think we should just keep it at the motor pool?
I would.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, so you'll be more or less using the old machinery then for the blacksmithing. That's more or less push button, no issues there. When it comes to this fucking back alley, fucking butcher boy shop, what all do you want to have back there? Like just one table and like a small shelf of tools, and then like running water. What all do you want back there to facilitate your work area?
So I guess for me, I wanted like some kind of bed or two, even if it's more like a table. And then obviously, I'll have a small area for a couple of medical books, and obviously I'll do some of my like studies back there for like the enchanting stuff. When like someone's not there, so it'll be kind of like my little study medical clinic. And then obviously, just have like a box of general like band-aids, gauze, like the big stuff you'll need. Not like literal band-aids, but
Mm-hmm.
like, oh hey, you're bleeding. Let's make that not happen.
Let's make that not bleed more. Yeah, I got you. Okay,
And then of course like the tools and the way to clean them, saw,
Oh
sutures.
boy. Hey guard.
Yeah.
You know what time it is?
No.
Time to chug.
Time to chug.
What? Oh, God. Can I have one more hour?
Please.
Do it right
Okay,
before you close
I'll
the
meet you.
stream.
I'll meet you halfway. 9:45.
Okay, I'll take it.
Hmm.
Before I fucking, because those bubbles expanded out and my fucking tummy hurts. Damn, my tummy hurt. Okay, so do you want to try and procure all this through base, or do you want to try and fund it personally?
I'll probably do a little half and half. Like if I'm getting like a box of gauze and stuff like that, see if the base can procure it and drop it off. But then some of the other stuff, I can go around town and buy the odds and ends.
Okay, I
We could
think.
probably make some of it too.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing would be that the table, your operating table. Do you want? So I assume you want to try and find like you want like a metal operating table, a wood one.
Wood will be fine.
Okay, so I mean, you could just find like a wooden fucking kitchen table and use that just fine if you wanted to.
Yeah. Get a couple of those.
A couple of them. So I'll say for two like oak, about 2 feet by 6 feet tables, it'll be like 20 gold.
And then I guess more or less like a crate of bandages, if that makes sense.
From supply, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna add it in my character sheet under the tool section of like clinic.
So
tools.
to avoid RPing going through supply, because that's always fun as shit, we'll say that you do eventually procure this crate of bandages or wraps, or whatever it is that you're trying to get. So let's just put it under 2 crates of medical supplies, and you can kind of draw from that. And depending on how bad it is, we'll subtract and do the math on that. So do you want
to do the tools separate, like scalpel set, the tweezer stuff, saw?
Just say medical tools, medical supplies, and I'll keep track of that mentally if I'm even remembering to what's going on there.
Okay. And like I said, eventually I'll like try to requisition books for like different enchantments, so I could try to fully break down the enchantment on all those rings. Maybe even enchant my own items. Find out, more stuff that we can do. More of that smuggler dark magic junk of how they made the little slimy boys.
Smuggler dark magic junk. Okay, so I assume that advertising for the blacksmithing thing, the repair shop, would be far easier. You can put like a little sign up wherever you want, like repairing yada yada yada. How do you want to advertise your little medical clinic exactly?
I guess my plan is at night when I go to open it, I'll get like a little oval little wooden oval sign with like a red plus and then like a small lantern can hang from it, and I'll just put that by like the back door. Because I'm assuming that red plus is still pretty universal in this universe of like, hey, you see a red plus and you need medical help.
Well,
go there.
Well, the thing is, you're all the way up in the 6 Crowns, and most of the bars and shit and all that are down in like the West Road and the fucking South District, and even in I guess even it would be in Old Town too. So like, how do you want to advertise the fact that you even exist? Because so say you're trying to wait for like organic customers, I mean, that's a bit of a stretch in terms of logic.
You want to make some flyers?
Travis, me and you.
Yeah, we could get flyers made. Get some flyers made of just like new clinic, in the 6 Crowns, no questions asked.
Wouldn't say that. I just
that sounds super suspicious.
Yeah, I just say clinic.
We could just do
late hours,
just word of mouth. Just
low price.
Late night clinic in 6 Crowns for all your nighttime needs.
It just sounded more and more sus. Like
more
names you make for it.
Just we could just maybe just do word of mouth, make a rumor. Let's see, put it out there.
Everyone's out and about. Be like, oh, hey, did you hear about that new clinic that opened up?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
a
it's
bit
really
easier
cheap.
and maybe less like less
we
like a
could,
crack house than.
You can make a little sign, like some like little signs that you like set down on the ground that just has like a red plus with an arrow that leads down, a couple streets to where it actually is. Like how like when you go to an actual hospital, how they have like the directory signs everywhere that has like, oh, you're going to radiology, take this arrow straight. Kind of like have one of those around town
Yeah,
to
we
point people towards 6 crowns to have them come seek it out. So yeah, we could put up some signage.
put a sign out, word of mouth.
Give
Because
me,
we only have to put
give
we
me
only
a,
have to put them up in 3 areas.
About a
give me a crafting and brain power check. If they got no crafting, just use brain power then.
Well, I do have crafting.
And we'll see where
ooh, I would have.
we'll see where that takes us.
Ooh,
Oh, you're gonna
brain
love
power
this.
check.
You're gonna love this roll as long as I don't want it.
So, I mean,
High roll, high roll.
well, you got an unnatural 20. So, I mean, you're able to kind of figure out like how you should probably create these signs. And you make them discreet, but like not too discreet, to say the least. But you kind of get them all done up. You kind of like you find like the seedier places, the seedier bars, and kind of get them all set up here and there. And you're more or less getting that
Who knows?
done.
Maybe I'll get a lot of customers from like bar fights or something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll
You
see.
fucked my wife. Shank, shank, shank. Oh no.
You've been stabbed 60 times. You're gonna die. But yeah.
I was just thinking that too. Maybe I was just thinking that'd be an idea to get in a bar fight, hurt people, be like, yo, bro, sorry break your arm. I know a good place you can go to for royalty price.
Literally causing the injuries. I know you can get that fixed. Bah, bah.
I need some more practice with my knife anyway.
Oh god. Just
And when I do open the clinic at night, I do want a second person with me in case we have a rowdy customer, or if it's a very particularly bad injury and it's like, hey, I don't have anesthetic, hold him down because this is gonna suck.
Why not 3?
I gotta be Nia's buddy, so I'll be Nia's buddy.
okay. So okay. All right. So you guys are out walking around.
Why is there a link?
So we'll say that Nia and Hazza are walking around trying to find these seedy bars to put their little flyers up. And I will say that Hazza, you notice there is an auction house currently hopping and popping. It's about 5 in the afternoon, and you see that there's an auction house, a rather large one. You guys find yourself down towards the West Road, and you guys see a largish auction house there. You see that all kinds of shit are being sold there. You see that there's actual boats being sold there, livestock, wagons. What's the
cow?
What's the fancier wagon?
I'm
Carriages.
going to immediately go in and purchase a single cow. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna look at Nia and I'm like, yeah, we should check this out, eh?
Sure, let's go see what they're selling.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll probably have heaps of sick shit, eh?
Heaps of sick shit. Give me 1 second here. So as you kind of walk inside, there's everything being sold here for sure. There is livestock. You guys see sheep being sold. You guys see cows and horses, and they're pulling in like smaller boats. You see that there are they are selling larger boats as well, larger river boats. When they're selling these boats, they kind of point out towards the river, and the boats are actually stacked up in auction order. So you kind of lean out and see the boat from a distance. You can't go up and see them, but you can see them from a distance. You know what I mean?
Is there a pirate ship for sale?
There is not a pirate ship for sale.
My
Cringe. I immediately walk. No, I'm kidding.
cringe. I leave.
Do we see them like offloading crates like way off to the side, or like are they bringing in any type of jewelry I can try to like sense magic from?
I mean, yeah, there are magical items here, but you can't really. They're going in this. And they literally go in this magical item, and they'll gesture towards the magical item, like in this thing. So I mean, they're they're there because they're literally announcing that they are there. Ooh, I know.
I just wasn't sure if like they were pushing boxes to the back, out of sight, out of mind. If I could like try to Superman sense it, or if the boxes are lined so you can't try to scry what's in them.
They might have some pretty good identifiers over there.
When you say Superman sensed them, what the fuck are you? What do you mean?
Okay, so the only way I can describe it, right? Assuming this works how I think it does, which it probably doesn't. So I assume when I kind of go to sense out magic, I just kind of like feel where it is, right?
Spidey senses.
Maybe spider sense.
So
you know how like
detecting magical items is not quite the same as detecting like magic being casted. So you have to know particular spells to detect an actual magical item, and you don't know that spell. That's a discoverable spell.
Okay. Never mind. Because I was wondering if I could like try to like I don't know another way to describe it than like video games that have like that like press X to sense and items around you on the ground will like glow.
Yeah, I got you.
Like that kind of sense. That's the only way I could think of to describe it. And if like let's say I go to do that on a box and it's just straight up like nothingness, like it's blocked out. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry to say this, but I was questioning.
They're like trying to shield.
Vision.
I found the truck I was trying to find. Okay, so basically, so you guys are seeing these animals being brought back and forth, and you're kind of like, meh, you don't want any livestock, and then about an hour into this this auction, you hear and back for its 5th turnaround, and everyone around you kind of laughs, and you kind of look around, and people kind of laughing and nudging each other. And this auctioneer goes, and the unknown enigma joins us once again. And you see them wheel out, or not wheel out, but kind of push. And you guys can hear the axle as they're trying to push this thing out onto the actual auction floor. And so you guys see this get pushed out onto the auction floor. It's loading in chat. There you go.
Where is it?
Oh God!
In the Warcrimes boys.
Oh yes.
It's still loading for me.
I immediately prepare my gun to commit armed robbery.
I will kill somebody for this truck. Okay. Yeah.
I don't see it yet. It's still loading.
That's a project I can work on.
So
I got some bad news. I've got about 3 gold pieces.
Well, the thing is, you
got 40. Wait, you all got paid 40.
That's probably enough.
As you're kind of talking to Nia, like, I only got 3 gold. The auctioneer goes, and our starting bid will be 1 copper. This is kind of like the auction house joke, because no one knows what the fuck this thing is. No one knows.
And 1 gold.
So as you shout 1 gold, as you shout out 1 gold, every head looks towards you. Every fucking person. There are probably 100 people in this auction house, and they all look to you. There are kids who hear 1 gold and scamper up poles, like the shed poles, to get a look at you. And
we take like 2 steps away from Gray.
Just a little side step.
2 to the right.
Nice.
The starting bid was 1 copper, and you went straight to a gold.
So the auctioneer goes, sir, are you 1 gold? Are you sure?
I mean, what's the highest it went last time?
So they'll kind of laugh and go, well, it sold for a silver last time, but it never left a building. You see, usually we use the money generated by sales for the Enigma to like go towards children's homes and maybe some healer bills for certain people. It's not really
Do you know what this is? And he kind of points towards that old Jeep truck.
Yeah, it's a Jeep truck.
Do you know it in character though?
Do you have do you have any modern actually yeah, so he's a driver, aren't you, Hazza?
Yeah, I have driving skill, yeah.
Do you have any modern knowledge?
Yeah, I have 2 points in it.
Give me a modern knowledge check.
Okay. One sec. Okay,
Holy hell, the only guy has modern knowledge.
As a driver, yeah.
Yeah. I would love to assist, but I don't think I can.
You can add
13.
13 you said?
Yeah.
There, yeah. So you would know that this is a human-made vehicle, and that this is a truck. And that's what currently off that roll. What you so you know, human-made truck, important, expensive, and literally you know that these guys have no idea what the fuck they have in their hands, because you know this thing would sell for thousands of gold to the right human, or the right black market, for that matter. This is human-made technology,
yeah.
not dwarven-made.
I mean, yeah, it's a truck. I drive shit like this all the time.
This could be a sleeper truck.
Blah, blah. So,
I'll armor it up for you.
So as you say this, all the guys you hear like muttering and murmuring amongst all the people in the crowd, and it was kind of talking to each other, and the auctioneer's not really sure what to do, because basically, who's going to try and take up that bid? And the auctioneer goes, "Okay, the new gentleman bids 1 gold. Do I hear two gold?" And that's when you watch in horror as a hand rises up and you hear 2 gold, and you look to your right and you see that there is a gentleman dressed in more fine clothes than everyone around him. He's very clearly the upper echelon, upper crust of the town, and he gives you a side eye. Give me a perception check using your brain power.
Okay, perception you said?
Yeah, and actually, go ahead and give me the same thing as well, Nia.
High roll, high roll, high roll,
Nice.
high roll.
High roll, high roll, high roll.
Nice.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
shit!
Oh my god.
and that
Oh
20.
my
Holy
god.
fuck.
So you two both instantly understand that he also knows what the fuck this is. He knows exactly what this is.
Let's see if we can make it hurt him, I guess.
So the auctioneer goes, and also the other new gentleman bids 2 gold. And he kind of points over to you, Hassan, and he goes, "Do I hear 3 gold?"
Yeah, why
Take your
not?
shins, threading them.
He goes 3 gold. Do I hear 4 gold? And he goes, "Yes, 4 gold."
I'm assuming you're out, Gray.
So I only have 3 gold, so I don't know how. Hey, I'm just gonna quickly lean over to Nia and just.
I have a fair bit on. I have a fair bit on hand, so minus not even including the slush fund. I still have 34 on hand.
All right, 5.
So as you go 5, literally everyone is you hear a fucking child drop off the fucking pulse at the ground in his fucking shop right now. And the guy goes, five gold. You sir, 6 gold? And the man goes, "Yes, 6 gold." Actually, you know what? He looks towards you and he goes, 10 gold. And you hear like a wave of murmuring all through the fucking auction house. The auctioneer kind of goes, 10 gold for the enigma. Do I hear 15 gold, sir?
I look at Nia for some a confirmation.
I give a light shrug of just we could try.
I look to mommy. Can I spend more money, please?
Yeah, okay, 15.
The auctioneer shakes his head. He goes, "I cannot, but 20 gold, sir? And the man goes, 30 gold, and is staring daggers at you and Nia.
Bluff him, tell a lie.
You said you had 34, correct?
I have 34 on hand, but since I still hold the purse for the slush fund, I have 270 that I would like to not burn through.
35.
And like the auctioneer, he's like, you see him like kind of like mop his brow. Oh my! He's like sweating bulls. Like, what the fuck is going? He goes,
Can you try to use Moxie to kind of give an air while I'm near Gray of just like a bidding war? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm more annoyed that someone dare contests us in this matter.
Sure, go ahead. Do a bluff in that regard using your. Let's find out. A 1, 2, 3.
I have Intimidate, though I'm sure that probably won't help too much.
Nah, I mean, you could try to intimidate him, but this would be a bluff using your Moxie.
Okay. I guess we'll just have to be straight Moxie then.
Moxie. Frog.
That was on. If it didn't hit the side, that was on 20.
Froggrave.
I hate when it bounces off the edges.
So the other man looks, the other Albadan Valley elf looks confused, and he's like, you see him kind of stare at you, and you see him kind of taking you in, and he goes,
Hang on, at me or Nia?
Both of you, really. He's kind of taking both of you in, and he's kind.
Okay, I'm gonna give him this look back.
Really? Kill me later.
Wait.
Oh God.
Gray.
Yeah.
Consider this face.
Gray trying to seduce this man. He's like, how you doing there, big boy?
So we go to triple digits. Okay. Why don't you go? So Gray, give me a bluff roll using your Moxie then.
Oh,
actually, you know what? Actually, you do with that face. That'd be intimidation. Go and roll intimidation using your Moxie. $15. So the Albadan Valley Elf's like, what in the hell do they know? He kind of looks towards the auctioneer, looks towards you, and he goes, 100 gold. And you see people kind of like step backwards, like what the fuck? Kind of like step backwards to hold their chest, like 100 gold. There's no way, 100 gold. And this man kind of like puts his hands on his hips and kind of like gives you like a bitch, I know you won't look.
Okay, so that smile that I did there, I'm just gonna be like 110.
And into the slush fund we go.
I'm already dipping into the slush fund.
Boys, we're buying a truck.
All right.
We're killing the man. 1 or 2.
So this man is
I'll
now.
kill the man. Y'all fucking buy the damn truck.
This man goes, no, 200 gold, and he points at you. He goes, 200 gold, and don't you test me, new man.
So great. Just so you know,
at this point, just follow him.
Between the slush fund
actually, hold on. Hold on. What's your race again?
I am adorned.
Adorned. He goes, I will not be outbid by some fucking whole horn. And he points at you, and he gestures towards you in a very aggressive manner. And as he says whole horn, you hear
fight him.
You hear like a from like the crowd, because like even though they are Albadan Valley elves, they are well versed in their slurs, and that's a pretty mediumish slur towards an adorned.
Oh hell no.
So because of that, I'm just gonna look him right in the eye and I just go 250.
So this man slaps this little barrister in front of you. He goes, slaps the barrister. He goes, 500 gold. And you see that this auctioneer like, so like he goes, oh my fuck, he's just sweating bullets. Like, gentlemen, please let's be civil here. It is, he's like trying to like keep the peace between what's going on right now.
Peace was never an option.
Well, at that point, we could not afford it, so I guess we'll give him a smug shrug and be like, okay.
Okay.
If you think it's worth that much.
Unfortunately, I can't beat 500. I would have loved to drive this truck around, but guess it's yours, buddy.
So as you say, buddy, this guy stands up like he's ready to fucking fight you. You are to him a lower class sub race compared to the glorious Alverdan Valley Elf race, and he kind of stands up to have words and maybe something else with you. And as he does this, a man walks up and goes, "No, sir, they're auxiliaries."
Fuck around and find out.
So this guy goes, "I don't care if they're fucking auxiliaries. They know where they are. They know whose city this is." So what do you two do now?
Yeah, I'm just like, well, sorry, mate. I don't know who the fuck you are.
So this guy like erupts in outrage and what did you just? And you see people trying to like push him back. Like there are dock hands like, come on, sir. You can no, and they're trying to like pull him back away from you and Nia. And as this happens, this other dock hand, Valley Elf goes, maybe you two should probably head on home, just in case. I would just go home now. That's the best idea, I think.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough, mate. I'm gonna sort of shake his hand and just be like, all right, cheers, and I'm gonna go with the fuck out of here.
I'm definitely gonna throw shade though before I go. Like I'm gonna clean off my hooves, like tamp one on the ground and be like, yeah, we should go. It smells like trash in here anyways. And gesture to the guy.
Why are you talking mess to the whole restaurant? It was just the guy.
Oh.
So the guys around you kind of chuckle and laugh, but the dude is fucking losing his shit like 20 feet away. And what that fucking furry leg? And people trying to like calm him down. Like, sir, stop. They're trying to calm him down. I'll make it.
Quick, get his auction invalidated. Get him kicked out.
Oh, well, I mean, it's such a shame. He got that truck. 500 gold spent on that truck.
And I want to lean over to the auctioneer and be like, "You're welcome. Enjoy the charity."
Yep. Hope those kids have a good time, mate. And then we're just gonna like leave. And then as soon as we get out,
so as you two like skedaddle at the fucking auction house, you guys are beating feet, I would assume, at the auction house, and
I would say it's more of a saunter. It's definitely more of a
saunter.
We step out and we have to like fucking collect ourselves from like laughing so hard.
So as you two are laughing, there is another dock worker like kind of scratching his beard and his chin. And he kind of goes, "Hey, you come here." He seemed kind of wave you over.
I guess we'll walk over. Like, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, mate?
You guys are awfully brazen to go and just openly piss off the Count of Abery. I like your style.
The who?
He's a Count of Abery. There's a town further east. It's a town. He's building it up. His daddy wanted to have a name, so he made him a count of some other fucking thing. But that's Count Ruck Bormul, and you may have gotten on his bad side, I think.
Well, hopefully he'll realize that he has a brand new truck now for 500 gold that he can drive back to his town with.
Well, let's be fair here. The count who's currently boiling water with his forehead inside the auction house, he's a collector of human what'd you say human stuff. I guess we'll say stuff works, but I mean, so I assume you were bidding on that because you knew what it was, right?
Nope, just
Yeah, it
want a
was
truck to drive.
Yeah, it was a truck. It was sort of a human one, and that's sort of a fancy thing, and would have been nice to have. But
Oh, so like it's like a vehicle you drive around, kind of like a wagon or a carriage or something of that nature.
yeah, so it's like a carriage, but doesn't require horses. It drives itself. You just got to put
Really?
petrol in it.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't mean the pry. I'm a river bargeman. I don't need any need for one of this, but I'm not a rich bargeman.
You're also not a count, eh?
Yeah, and also not a count. You got that right. I guess you can count me out of that race. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but I assume you still want that truck though, don't you?
I mean, it would be nice, but
Crime.
Crime. So he goes, well, I'm not trying to, get you in trouble or anything, but I mean, the Count is staying in town.
oh,
Like,
please do tell me more.
well, the auxiliary showed up, and they got, they come across a lot more human affiliated stuff than most of the place, and it does come through the auction house. Sometimes a wary auxiliary will sell a booklet or a catalog and get a little extra money, and the Count usually pays top dollar for that. But like I said, he is staying in town, and I mean, he's a spoiled little rich boy. We all know that, and he's obviously has no no love towards you. But I don't really appreciate how he treated you. I mean, after all, my wife is unadorned. It's a long story, but I don't like what he called you. It's really rude to call someone a whole horn just because of something that happens naturally.
Some people are just cunts like that.
They're a what?
Some people are just dicks like that.
Oh, you hang around a lot of humans, don't you? I can already tell. You got those, what do they call them? Sentence flavors or some of that nature?
Swear words.
Swear words. I might find a use for a cunt. I don't know. It's a bad word, right?
Oh yeah, it's really fucking bad word.
And the Count is one of them.
Oh, what? Yes.
Yeah.
So would he be a cunt or a cunt? What's the correct positioning of that word, particularly to that title? The secret ingredient is crime. Fucking Sir Glass.
You could just replace count with cunt.
So I guess he would, following that reasoning, he'd be where's my fucking thing at? He'd be cunt rook, I guess, then, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess he'd be the cunt of Avery then, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Anywho, if you still want that truck, I mean, you are an auxiliary, and if you, I mean, say you happen to go to this address, and he pulls out a piece of paper, hands it to you, and see in quite elegant handwriting, the address. Sorry, that's not my wife wrote that down, not me. And he kind of points towards this rather cute-looking adorned woman, kind of standing by the docks, and she has fishing lures in her holes. kind of like barbed in, so they kind of hang on her holes. Because yeah, my wife wrote that down. She writes prettier than I do, and I write like a fucking retarded chicken. So I figured I'd have her write it down for you. But yeah, so if you go to that address and you go to a rather tall building that's always lit with lights, I mean, you might just find, well, I don't know, something there. And if something does go wrong, I mean, you do have the might of Yule behind you, and he's only a measly count, so, you know. You could probably stick one to the Count of Abery.
All right, I'll take that under advisement. Thank you very much. I think me and my buddy here are gonna go get something to eat.
He goes, okay, well, take care now. And just so you know, he is a real vindictive cunt, I guess. So be sure you watch your back. Even though he did win, he did win that auction, he might come back at you for, making him look bad in public.
Keep it in mind.
Yeah.
But before we go, I'm gonna make it a point to let him know about there's a new clinic that opened up at night over in 6 Crowns.
Oh, like a healer, or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I hear they'll fix you up. They don't really bother too much with heavy prices. They just, hey, you're hurt, we'll fix you up cheap to at least get you on your way.
Oh. Do you report to the city surgeon, or?
No.
You don't? How interesting. I'll spread the word where I think it applicates.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay. And you two like just make your way away, pretty much?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That was fun.
Hopefully, like, him spreading the word about the clinic is good, or if he has to show up. If he shows up, he's getting it for free since he gave us the address.
That fucking count stabbed me. I want to fix your hole up real quick. Come here.
Oh, God.
All right. So, now, let's see here. While this is all going down, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm going with try and find.
I do have some ideas.
I want to go with the
Go on.
pirate. Oh, sorry. I've lost the swag now.
Crusader, you go. Fuck it. You go.
Okay. I want to go with pirate and see if I can find something that will work a little bit better in the close city streets. Just either like a short barrel for the 240 or get a hold of another gun.
I mean, you could just saw off the barrel of your fucking 240, technically. When you say a better gun, what did you have in mind? Are you going to, like, well, I should ask, are you going to base or the black market?
Pirate?
Go to the black market.
Yeah, we'll hit the black market.
We know where the black market is already?
So he goes, yeah, black market. Should we be safe? No, fuck that shit, black market.
Isn't that the entire reason we're here, to try to find the black market?
Yeah, let's go look for it.
So why don't the two of you
Under the excuse if we're looking for weapons.
Well, so also, are you going in civilians or military clothing?
Civilians.
Okay. So why don't the two of you give me just pure moxie checks?
Oh boy.
How moxie are you?
Is not moxie that much.
Holy fuck.
Natural 18.
High rolls.
So,
Frog Rave, Pyro.
You two walk around for a while, actually. You're just kind of moseying around town, kind of walking around, letting the sun dip down. And it's around that time where everyone starts petering off home. But Crusader, you notice, or Travis notices that there is a stream of people going somewhere else, further south in town.
There, Grizz, I think I see some. I think I might have found our opportunity.
Well, let's blend in. Let's follow him.
So you guys are kind of, so I guess you start here, but you kind of worm your way down, kind of down this main road right here, and at the side gate, and you come up here, and you see all the people kind of streaming this way towards the west road, really, and then you guys come out to this big block right here, and this big block right here, I'm going to color in with the purple there. This what was called the West Dock. So while it is called the West Road, there's the West Dock, the South Dock, and the East Dock. This is the West Dock. And the West Dock is kind of bordering on other outlying businesses, houses, and then a lot of the farming fields. But the West Dock is known for alleviations and libations for the weary barge salesman, if you catch my drift. And there's also a couple of new establishments that have risen up here, and that's due to the human influence. And there are simply gaming houses. Now, these aren't proper casinos, and they're actually quite small. They're about maybe 4 tables to 2 single establishments. But these are areas where you can play games of chance and other such things. And of course, there are the usual staples of women and men who will take money for certain actions for the alleviation of stress, if you catch my drift. As well as as well as the undermarket. So here, this is actually the newest part of the dock. There's a big fire at the West Dock. And more or less, they put the fire out, but a lot of shit got destroyed. But the pillars of the dock were still. So they actually built on top of the old docks. So there's actually another layer underground, and this was kind of hollowed out by those who didn't want to pay taxes. 'Cause taxes are for fucking losers. So they kind of dug underground into the old city, where it was all kind of burnt up, and kind of made a whole new undermarket in a way. So if there are income tax is illegal. so say if you had if you were a river bargeman and you had a particular trade good you couldn't sell in the open in the actual market, you would go to the undermarket. And the undermarket is so populated by money, they're able to kind of pay off the guards. And even though the undermarket's like 5 years old, they just can't seem to find where the undermarket actually is. But of course, you guys, everyone who lives here knows where the fuck it is. So you guys actually get quite easy entry into the undermarket. There is a kind of like a tunnel in a way. That's more or less it's an old water runoff tunnel for like. Well, basically, there's a big dry dock on the West Dock, and the dry dock is no longer used because they made a better dry dock. But the drainage holes are still there, so everyone goes into the drainage holes into the undermarket. And it's a pretty lively place. The name would kind of generate like an evil, spooky vibe, but there are children running around with like treats in their hand, or actual shops running. There are eateries down here. And it's a really lively, bright, happy place, except for like the whole sex worker thing and everything else. But besides that, it's a bright, happy place. And you guys are now there. So now that you're here, what is your plan going forward?
Crime.
Hey Travis, let's go to the nearest the nearest cheap shop and nearest cheap food stand and see if we can get some directions to somewhere we might get some weapons.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so there are a lot of food shops here. There are food on stick shops, food and bread shops, food in a cup shops, food and bowls shops. So what particular libation do you want to go to?
Questionable meat.
Y'all know the street side vendors in Japan, right? The little stalls. It's literally that all down this old literally an old thoroughfare
So the old road, they're all lining the old road with these bright lantern lit, kind of like little food shacks.
Do I see one that has like stools in front that we can sit down at?
Oh, yeah,
Not one
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just like a buy and leave.
There is like a soup shop where they basically sell like they sell one thing, seafood soup, and it's always fresh seafood, and that's where you go to get seafood soup, and they sell seafood soup.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Travis, you want to go to soup?
Yeah. Hey, out of character real fast. I gotta go grab one of my guys. He's drunk somewhere. I'm really sorry. I will be right back as fast as I can.
Haha, NCO duty, loser.
Not even an NCO. I'm still a fucking special.
Specialist, I'm drunk, help! Son of a bitch. Okay, so the old lady who's kind of running the soup shop demands that Travis uses a stool for each butt cheek so he won't break the stools because they're not really made for a Goliath. So Travis has to like straddle 2 stools on each butt cheek so he won't break her chairs, more or less. But but this old lady has a really heavily scarred face, like she got hit with hooks or some shit. And she goes, "You want soup?
Like, oh yeah, I'd love some soup, man.
How many soups?"
I'll take 1 for me and give 2 for the big guy.
5 silver.
He needs a lot of food. 5 silver? Okay, here you go.
So you go clink, and she goes, boom, boom. The bowls are already filled, bump, bump, right in front of you. But she does kind of like go, bump, bump, bump. It was like a second bowl in front of Travis because she's not sure how much he can eat. So she's like, I'll give you 2 bowls, fuck it.
Man, that's some really good service.
I make soup.
Well, still, thanks. It's really fast. I like it.
Well, it's just soup, so I have soup always in hand. I make soup.
Are you never complimented on your good job?
Yes, but I make soup.
Oh, well, if only thing you do is make soup, I mean, at least you probably get a lot of customers, right?
Yes. She's like,
You know-
like this steely stare into your face. Yes. And she's just like this boring a hole into your fucking forehead with her eyes.
Come on, you don't gotta look at me like I have a giant dick on my forehead. Just trying to be nice.
This I always look.
Oh. Well, I suppose that's a thing then. By any chance, do you know where we might be able to get some weapons, stuff like that? We're kind of new around here.
She kind of like looks. You see her kind of look around, and she's like, ah. And it seems like it's still the early hours. She goes, what kind?
We're looking for some of the new dwarven made stuff that came from the humans. I got a few quote unquote more bowls of soup I'll buy if you're willing to tell me.
Guns.
Yes, guns.
Yeah, there's guns.
And where are they?
And she kind of like thinks. He goes, down street. You'll see sign with a Noel's head on it.
Sign with a Noel's head on it. You got a name for that, Miss?
No.
You don't got a name where that is, and you don't have a name either?
Soup lady.
Okay, soup lady. Oh, that's fine by me. You don't gotta tell me your name. It's okay.
Hashtag lazy DM, soup lady. I ain't picking no fucking name for an old lady. Pick soup lady. All right.
I'm gonna call you Scarface then.
That's rude.
Well, you won't tell me your name. That's also rude.
Soup lady.
Okay, soup lady. Let me finish my bowl. I'm not gonna bother you anymore, and then I'll head down to find the Knolls.
No. 10 silver.
I'll give you a gold.
Sure.
If you tell me your name.
God damn it, you asshole. I pull out a fucking generator for this shit.
It literally is soup lady.
Bertha.
What's the French word for soup? Soupe.
I put it in the chat for it's soup lady, but spelled funny.
It's soup lady, but spelled different. Let's see here. There we go. She kind of like rolls her eyes. She goes, Garrick.
Garrick? Okay, thanks, Garrick.
Like Soup Lady better.
I'll hand her over the gold and finish my soup, and then whenever Travis is done, we'll head down to find the Knolls.
Okay. Her name's Campbell. Fuck off, chat.
Yeah, my greatest rival.
They call her Campbell.
Okay, I'm back.
Campbell. Inquisitor, fuck you. That's too funny. They call me Campbell. My father.
You want to retcon that, please? Say.
My father's name, Chef Boyardee. No, okay.
Oh, you know him.
So you two. So Travis, you finished your soup. So Travis, this lady had you sitting on 2 stools, one for each butt cheek, so you wouldn't break her stools. But after a short chat with her, she kind of points the way towards the sign she talked about. So as you're kind of walking along, you're kind of looking around. It's a pretty lively place, a pretty friendly place. I should mention, you know, people like, hey, they're kind of like harking their wares to you, like fresh shellfish, nothing weird about it. And there are ladies kind of like looking at you from like high. It's quite strange. You can see where the city was built on top of it, and they've kind of built up the old burned houses back into a function. So you're seeing a house under a street. And it's quite odd, but no one seems to mind what you know, like what's going on here. And they're kind of calling out to you and winking and doing the usual lady or man of the night thing. There are quite a few of the boys kind of like winking towards Travis, and I'm not sure how Travis deals with that particular situation.
Concerned.
Mounting concern. But eventually, you do see a sign with a knoll. But the sign has a painting of a laughing knoll head, quite crude, but you can tell what it is, and an arrow pointing down an old side street.
All right. Well, this is where Garrick told us to go.
Yeah.
You hear like soup lady from like way at the fucking night or some shit.
Thank you, Garrick.
That's a joke. You don't actually hear her yell soup lady, for God's sakes.
I know, I'm just giving
All
you
right.
shit.
Okay. So as you guys kind of take the street, this is kind of like an undermarket blacksmithing ring, but they're working on things that can't really go up top, like pinched goods, stolen goods being repaired from being stolen, modifications to things, like there are barge boats getting more or less stolen rocket launchers getting put on them. Like this is where you have things being made so people don't know it's actually made, so it stays secret here in the undermarket. So and as you kind of walking along, look at all these guys kind of crafting these things. There are also a few jewelers down here. And you see that one jeweler house or is kind of, it's actually quite a nice front to it, and it's got windows. As you guys kind of lean inside, you see that they're making amulets, rings, necklaces, but they're putting all these gems into them. But you notice that they're all wearing like really heavy leather gloves, and they pick up the gems with these little silver tongs.
Well, I think we just figured out where the hop on your fucking face rings are coming from.
The fucking face hugger rings.
I think that might be. I don't know.
But eventually you do find Flux Deluxe Jr. And I believe Travis should recognize this name, I think.
Okay, I'm concerned.
So the sign has 2 laughing, kind of like this, 2 laughing knoll heads cackling, and they actually wrote "ha ha ha ha" near the faces, so you'll know they're laughing, not just like screaming in agony towards the night. And then below these two knoll heads is the names Flux Deluxe Jr. And there's so much noise coming out of this fucking doorway that it hits your head like a hammer, more or less. But this is the right shop.
This is loud.
Yep.
All right, big guy, lead the way. Slap him on the back.
I hate you so much. I'm like, what kind of a door is it?
Square door.
Just a regular wooden door?
Yeah, but you gotta like bend to get in there because you're a fucking Goliath.
I
Why do you ask?
want to make sure. Is there a sign saying it's open?
The door's open. No.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna just crouch down a little bit, peek my head in, see what I can see.
So as you walk in, they go. You hear these two gnolls yelling, kind of squawking to each other in gnollish. And as you walk in, they go, "Hey, I am Tick." You know, and they kind of catch themselves and look at you. And he goes, "Yeah, and I'm Mick." And the one that goes, "Wait, you Tick, me Mick." "Oh yeah, you Tick, he Tick, me Mick." And they go, "Hey!" Kind of gesture towards their little, their little, towards the little armory they have, and you see that everything is. The term display could be usefully used for the haphazard way they have things just laying around on crates or on shelves or even in pieces. There is quite a bit of C4 in a corner as like next to the fucking heating fire they have. And it's quite a disorderly store, but there are a lot of things laying around.
Oh, guard, I have a question.
What's that?
Are the 3 different tribes of gnolls like visually different?
Yes. So, the white feather gnolls are literally white. They're a very powdery gray, white, and black coat, and they usually wear feathers in their hair or on necklaces. The what do they call them? Long claw gnolls or whatever, or what I call them. The gnolls with like the huge fucking pointer and middle finger claws. They're brown, black, mottled colored. They're much more camouflage for being amongst foliage than any other tribes. And the frost fangs are so white they're almost blue, and they have clear teeth. And that's not natural; it's magically that way due to how they worship the silent snow. And they usually have big fucking giant backpacks on them. And I should state that the long clawed gnolls do not wear clothes. They are an au natural fucking gnoll race.
Are we able to tell which ones these are?
These are. It's hard to tell, really. They might be a mix of white feather and long claw, for all you know. They are just a fucking mutt gnoll.
Okay.
They are tribalists. What's up?
Guard, out of character, these are the same ones that I stole fucking
Yes.
Kentucky's rifle from.
Yes. But of course, this is you being you haven't actually quote unquote met them yet because this is a new character. Wink, wink, nudge,
Yes,
nudge.
but they recognized Travis, so I'm going to assume that there's some past there, and we may know of each other vaguely.
No, they're just happy to see you, man. They're like, "Hey, customer!" They're just happy to see you.
Okay.
All Travis said.
I have a headache already. Give me a moment. I need to down the rest of this drink.
God damn it.
Yeah, guard. Speaking of which, before the stream's over,
yeah,
do it.
I know.
You might as well join them.
All right, hold on.
It is not giving me the tingly vibes of tonight. Ugh, it's cold.
I should have bought a smaller horn. Ugh.
You should have set a cap to the thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would get this many. I thought I'd get one.
To be fair, you only got 5 donations.
That's 5 horns. Look at my head. Look at this horn, bro. Come on. And the thing is, there were larger ones too. Like there were ones where like it was like the size of my forearm of a horn. So basically, this one's here. Other ones were literally like from the tail of the horn to my hand. Is how big they were. So like they were like up to here. They were huge fucking horns. Okay, here I fucking go.
At least now that you know, in the future, don't get carbonated.
Mm-hmm.
This would have been a lot easier if it was not carbonated.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, we're good. All right. Now I gotta wash my horn out. Guys, my horn's all dirty. That sounds so weird.
That's number 4, right?
That's number 3. Cause I didn't buy enough wine to do this many chugs. I thought I'll get 1, maybe 2. So I only bought a bottle.
You got something else to drink?
You either save them for
you know what?
Storm Riders or for next session.
I'll save them up. And I'll get more mead to chug. Okay.
Remember to get non-carbonated.
Yeah, that shit fucked me up. it burned the entire way down. I was like, oh my god, why the bubbles so angry?
Bubbles.
Why the bubbles angry?
Oh, if you don't mind me asking, where did you get the horn from? Because
so
I like to collect stuff.
The bar that I did the photo shoot from is called Headshots, and they gave me the horn for doing the photo shoot.
Nice.
God damn it. Oh, I might, because you can buy these horns all like even on Amazon, but you just gotta make sure that they come from a proper company. How hard is that? So a horn is just horn. You just put it with soap and water, you hand wash it, and dump it out and rinse it. Anyway, oh my god, I fucking hate this. Worst mead ever. That's not a chugging mead. That's definitely a sipping mead. Holy shit. Okay, so you're at the Flux Deluxe Junior, and they're like, "Hey, customer, how can we help you?" And they're kind of like gesturing towards all their shit, and obviously all their shit is stolen because all the crates are marked with other companies' names. Literally, they have stolen all this shit, and you see with almost shocked and horrified surprise an entire mounted 50 cal just in the back on a pinto mount, just chilling.
I'm gonna look over to Grizz, lean over, and try to casually whisper to him. We found 50 cal.
Look at me, man. You're the one who likes machine guns.
I wonder where they got that 50 cal from.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to hint at.
It's a mystery.
Looks at Ledger.
Yep. All right, let me add that.
Hey,
to
that's
the list.
ours. You motherfuckers.
Flux Deluxe found 50 cal.
50 cal found.
We found one thing that we were missing.
Oh, hold on. Actually, I'll roll for it for this other thing. Hold on. Let's see what happens. Yep, natural 20. So you kind of go, hey, and your view gazes to the right, and you see a giant fucking engine sitting on blocks, like next to the 50 cal, and like it's like there's like an engine, a transmission, a Veil Rider radio. It's all just in line right there.
For the half track, okay.
So
I'm gonna go and ask them, just like, hey,
hey,
over there.
Oh, we found that. Yeah, it's talkie box. Yeah, Mick, talkie box. It's talkie box.
Am I talking to Tick or Mick, or are they both talking to me?
They look fucking identical, dude, and they're both talking to you. They can't figure out who the fuck's who right now. They're like Tick, Mick, Tick, you know. Because they had, because Travis knows what their names used to be.
I'm interested in that Tick and Mick, right?
Yeah, he's Tick.
And you're Mick. Yeah, I'm Mick. You're Tick. Yeah, you're Tick.
Yeah. Can I see that?
Yeah. They kind of grab your, both of them grab your sleeve and excitedly kind of like lead you over. And I go, yes. Look. They kind of rub their hands like in awe. Pristine tucky box.
Can I do an op check on it, see if it actually works?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do
And
you want me to make a roll?
actually no,
Check roll,
because
take it?
just like your passive radio operation, your brain power, you get to work, and this thing is definitely all intact. And they have the they have the half-track battery hooked up to the radio to prove it works.
Can I ask them, like, where's the actual radio? Where's the actual battery for it?
And like, don't know. We only found it with as it is, as is.
Huh. What are you looking for this?
No. You don't understand. We found Tucky Box. We weren't looking for Tucky Box. We found Tucky Box.
Okay. Tick Mick, what do you want for it?
The DM.
I'm to leave with Tucky Box.
The DM. I am literally pretending to be retarded.
I'm merely pretending.
They go. They kind of look at each other and then goes. You see Mick and Tick or Tick and Mick. You're not sure. Kind of look at each other. And they start kind of like muttering in English to each other, and they go, 100 gold. They seem like they're not sure. They're like, 100 gold. They kind of like their voice says bravado. Their face says, I have no idea what the fuck this thing's worth.
Tick Mick, you guys have this thing hooked up and not working without this car battery. I don't want the battery. I just want the Tucky Box.
They kind of like they see their mouths kind of form like an O, like oh, and they kind of mutter. They kind of turn their backs to you and their arms over to the necks. And you see them kind of bickering to each other. And as their backs are turned, they kind of like look over their shoulder at you, then back to each other, and then they turn around. 50 gold for Tucky Bucks.
I'll have to think about that. Let me talk to my friend real fast. I'm gonna go talk to Travis. Okay, Travis. These guys are clearly fencing everything from everywhere. What do you want to do with this?
I don't know why, but I have a very strong urge to murder the fuck out of them and just take all our shit back.
You go try to talk them down for something. I don't know. See, I'll peruse while you get a chance to talk to them.
Hey! Hold on. And you see Mick holds his hand up. What if, still for 50 gold, we give you our nice pristine Tucky Box, and we also throw in this? And they kind of gesture towards a fucking crate, just this long crate.
Can we look inside the crate?
Oh no.
Twins?
Well, we can't get crate open, but if you could open crate, that'd be actually very nice if you could help us out.
If we can get the crate open, I want the Tucky Box for cheaper.
It's another fucking flare.
I'll give you.
Son of a
bitch. Don't you put that fucking eagle on me.
And orcs coming out of nowhere.
Dick Mick, if we can get the Tucky Box, if we can get that open, I'll give you 15 gold for the Tucky Box.
15? But it's pristine Tucky Box.
It's missing the battery. It doesn't work without it.
It has battery right there. You just find out the battery. See, look. Then they kind of point towards that little slam shackle fucking wiring job on this fucking battery.
I can't carry that.
That's not Mick problem. That's not Tick problem. Yeah, it's not Tick problem. He actually points towards Mick. They're still not sure what the fuck who they are. Let's see.
All I got is 16 gold on me right now.
I have got...
Actually, wait. Didn't we get paid last time?
Yeah.
What did we get paid again? And I actually would have a different amount of gold.
I wouldn't know. You guys have to I
I was gone the latter half. So
The-
when I
the-
We
got
got 8 gold per
Okay.
week is our pay.
So how much in total do we get?
I assume you didn't touch the slush fund.
No, I didn't touch the slush fund.
Okay.
Neither did
then
I.
I think +8 from what you have. I'm at
Okay.
26.
Okay, then I would be at 24 gold. Most I can do, guys, is 20.
They go, ugh, wait, it's pristine Tokyo box. We had to haul it all the way here. Tokyo box is so heavy. And they actually look like, I don't, they want the gold, but they're like, but it's not, but it should be worth more to gold. Go ahead and give me a moxie check on them.
Gord, do you mind if I try and open up the box in the background?
Sure, give me a strength check. Or sorry, brawn check. Fucking
fail.
I played too many games. Okay, so yeah, nat 1. You're not quite. Yeah, okay. So pirate, you're like 10 gold, like or however much you said. They're like no. And they're kind of like you see them kind of rubbing their chests as like no, it's pristine talking bugs, and they're not really giving up on. Jesus Christ, on what they think is the correct price for that thing. Give me 1 second here. Boo 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 boo. Trying to find the right term for this thing. So give me 1 second here.
It's not more soap, is it?
No. Because I want the correct. Okay, yeah, it is that. Okay, so as you rip open this fucking crate top, there is a long and impressive rifle sitting inside this crate. I want to show you what it looks like. Stand by. And you guys probably know it from the video, more than likely.
The video?
Oh, is it the one from Kentucky Ballistics?
No, it is this one. Now, for those of you in the chat, this is a PTRS 41.
What the fuck is that?
It's an anti-tank rifle.
Fucking anti-tank rifle.
Oh shit, that's an anti-tank rifle!
So,
yes,
so,
We
so,
have any snipers? Oh my god.
So basically,
Good rifle to get.
this fires a 14.5 millimeter round, or sorry, a 0.57 caliber anti-material cartridge. Is what I should say.
PTRS rate, not a fucking PTR 91.
PTRS.
Yeah, you said PTR 91 earlier.
I didn't. You're
No, the
retarded.
PTR 91 he added, but that's a civilian G3.
Also, I want that gun. You will acquire it for me.
But
Quick, cover back on the box.
But
I can't get it open.
well, actually, as you pull it off, the gnolls rush to you and they go, oh, is it like kind of around your hips, Travis. They go, oh, big rifle.
Do I know that it's good?
You know that it's human made.
All right. Damn.
Quick thing is,
I didn't know that.
technically a heavy weapon.
This would be a anti-material weapon. This would be like a how do you explain this? It's basically like it's like a Barrett but on fucking cocaine. To be honest with you. And this is a this is basically a this was made in 1941, and it's still used today. Actually, if you believe it or not.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I'm about to act my heart out. God help me.
Like, well, actually, like no shit. They're using these in the Ukrainian war right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking badass.
There's like fucking Muslims in the Ukrainian war. It's insane.
Anyway, Crusader, go ahead. Floor is yours.
Damn. This is nice and all, but it's missing the only part that makes it work.
What do you mean? But it's crate was nailed down.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a separate box for the actual internals, the magic that makes it work.
So both these guys go, what?
Do you hear that?
And they're kind of like, look, like, what? It's stuff missing. How? No, there's no way. But they told us the rifle was ready to go.
Yeah, it looks like you got duped because it's pretty much worthless right now.
So I'm gonna give them a quick brain power check on them using their market sense because they are smart boys. Not times nine.
Can I roll?
God damn it, hold on.
Yeah, one.
Can I roll counter Moxie?
Let's see here. So right now,
Oh, motherfucker! That did not look like it landed on 20.
So right now you're bluffing is what you're doing because you're literally bluffing them. So roll bluff plus Moxie. Nat 20. Lol.
Fuck!
Oh.
So they're kind of rubbing their chins, but they're like, what if we go back and talk to him? What if we find other box? He goes, he probably has other box trying to make us come back and ask for more. And so it's not that they don't believe you. They think that they got to go back and get this extra box. There's a thing on me. What is this? The fuck? Hold on. So they're like, we go back. We talk to him. We get other box. We cannot sell rifle with internals missing. But so they're like, because they are gnolls. I'm working off like a narrative theory on how gnolls work. So they're like, we go talk to Count. We can find another box. Elves always so tricky. Elves think gnolls are stupid and always trying to pull wool over eyes.
Do we hear that they mention the Count?
Give me. Let's see here. Give me. Because they are talking in common, not in Gnollish. Give me a perception check using your cunning.
That's one I usually don't have to work with.
14.
Okay. And 15.
15.
So you guys do hear this, yes. Hey, Jadewell, what's up?
Okay.
It's another note for the board.
Can I interrupt them and ask? If they know what they're looking. Ask if they know what they're going to be looking for, if I need to describe it.
They go, no. If you're saying box missing, probably the exact same box, same size. There were other boxes, and Mick goes, yeah, there were like 6 other boxes, and he pulled us one off top and go, here, this fancy thing. We go back, we get other box under box he gave us. He goes, yeah, and he said, yeah, other box he gave us. There's box under box under box under box. We get box under box, and he goes, yeah, box under. What? He goes, box under box under box. We have box on top, we get second box. And you see Mick go, what if other box is missing? And he goes, well, then we take box and under box after that. And then they start bickering and nose to each other afterwards.
I'm going to look over at them and suggest, well, how about for a discount on the talkie box? And help you get the other boxes, because it sounds like this counts. Thought he was slick. I always hear that high society fuckers think that they're better than all us, especially since they think us, well, my people, good old Goliath, are so empty-headed. I'm gonna give a quick knock on my skull.
So take a Mick slick. He goes, he looked quite dry to me. He didn't look very slippery. No, he looked quite was wearing silky clothes and velvet. He didn't look slippery at all. He looked actually quite dry. And they're taking your words literally than figuratively.
Oh, I mean, they like to trick. They look down on everybody that isn't them. They think that we're too stupid to understand what they're saying.
They go, oh, like snide.
Yeah.
They go,
There's a
yeah.
word that the humans use to describe them. They're called cunts. I think that describes them best.
Yes. Yes.
It comes all the way back around, boys. So they go, yeah,
He's
yeah. The
so
count
accomplished right now.
was cunt. I like this word, cunt. And they go, maybe we call ourselves cunt.
No, no, no. You are much better than that cunt. Don't put yourself on his level. He thinks he is high, he thinks he is nice and high, but he is worse than shit.
Yeah, he's like down low, like check what low, and Mick goes, earthworm. Yeah, like earthworm, oh slippery, and slimy, and eat dirt.
So, me and my friend help you get those stuff. We'll even carry it back here for you. You give us a nice discount on Talkie Box, and we make sure that you have all that good stuff in proper condition. I'll make sure that all of it works just fine. As that happens to be my day job. Helping out the Veil Riders over there. But they don't pay me enough, so I need some fun items for myself.
Well, if you're looking for a payment, you go to get other box. Box on the box on the box. Box on the box. If there are more box this length, you should bring those box with you. We'll pay a modest finder fee. And Mick goes, yeah, finder fee. Fee for finding. Finding for fee. But we pay you money for finding thing.
Okay, okay. Do you know where this place is? Just so we don't happen to get lost and take stuff from the wrong place.
The nose go, yeah. They kind of like suddenly realize like, wait, was it? And they're kind of like they realize that they don't actually remember where his building was. And they're like,
Do you know what it looked like?
It's big building, with big door. We Chicken Mick may have been drunk when we go and meet Count because that's not important. We don't remember.
I'll give them a knowing smile of, yeah, I've been that drunk too. But, okay. Big building and big door.
Yeah.
It's not a lot to go on, but I'm sure we can find
big
it.
Building, big door, a big window.
Big windows? Okay. And the cunt. What, you said he was dressed in silk and velvet?
Yeah, silk
So
and
rich.
velvet. Oh, they're weird smell. Dick. Like, yeah, very weird smell. Like, and come here. And they actually grab your sleeves and drag it towards the engine. And they pull out the dipstick. And they go, it smells like this. And they're trying to tell you that this place smelled of motor oil.
Fuck. Okay. That helps. That helps a lot. Don't worry. I'm gonna put my hands on both their shoulders. We're gonna get you the rest of that stuff. The part that you're going to need is called an ID-10. But don't worry. Me and my friend, we have you. We will get you the ID-10s. Okay? Okay.
Hey, actually, if you can, you grab you asshole. You find as many ID-10 as you can grab. Despite the fact you're of course, you know you're grabbing two ID-10s right there in your hands, so you know. So chat. It's an army joke. I'm supposed for one ID 10. Sorry,
ID 10T.
ID 10T. So basically, it's this.
It's like blinker fluid or fucking exhaust samples. It's the same kind of shit.
Oh, we gotta go get that headlight fluid.
Headlight fluid. Oh god. All right. So we are running over on time. So is there anything else we need to take care of before we split?
Nope.
I guess
Do
we
it
want to.
he and I would head back to
everyone
the
back together then.
apartment.
Yeah. So everyone back together at apartment.
Oh yeah, it's only be the apartment ready.
Oh, I will say that Tick and Mick give you parting gifts. They go, actually, and just in case you may need it, and they hand you a fucking armor breaker lance. Just you know, it's a mark of friendship, and they hand you this ramshackle homemade armor breaker lance.
Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Nice.
I will
Well,
see if
that's
I can put
nice.
this to use.
So an armor breaker lance is a proper one. Is a long pole with a shape charge on the end. These guys have forced a Belcher warhead and a broom pole into the exact same thing. It's like a it's like a Wish version of an armor breaker lance.
I have an idea for it already. Don't worry.
Does it look like a RPG on a stick?
More or less, yeah.
I got a plan for it already.
So, guard, what you're saying is it's basically this but a longer stick.
I gotta go to the chat real quick. Hold on. It is very orky, yes. It's definitely Nolish engineering going on here.
Good.
You know, as sign of friendship. Now here's your wish pole. All right. Okay. So, anything else? Anything else before we head off, kids?
Nothing I could think
No.
of.
Nothing.
I think we know what we're
I
doing
leave it
next
off that
session.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna add
I'll leave it off
everything
that,
you learned to the board.
And we're probably gonna go fuck over. What was his name?
The cunt.
I want the full name so I could have it in the notes.
It was Count of Abery.
Abery? Okay.
Yep.
Got the Count of Abery, Cunt of Abery.
So hold on. I'll copy paste his whole name. Give me a second. So it's Rook Bormill, the Count of Abery, and it's in your chat right now. Let me find the chat. Where the fuck am I? I'm lost. Holy shit! There I am. Okay, right here.
That one's when you have a million Discords you're in.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So nothing else. So nothing else needs addressed, correct?
Nope.
I was gonna have it be that just that why everyone's doing their own thing. Sonny was just back at the house, setting a little foggy nest and everything.
I got my frog box.
So I do it later.
Frog box,
Yes.
frog box, frog box.
Frog box, frog food.
Yeah, we're gonna go screw for a cat the next session.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, chat, we will see you guys next Friday, where I owe these guys 2 horn chugs, and I gotta think this thing through better. Holy shit! Because I was like, I'll get 1 or 2. You know, no one's gonna shell out $25 for this. And I was like, oh god, my stomach. What happened?
Correction, guard. It's gonna be 3. I have to get better service around here.
So, is there? So I guess Flash wants to raid. Is there a name we should raid? Because everyone I have is because everyone I have is offline, and Honey Goblin's got like 500 fucking viewers. She's fine. So if you guys want to raid, well, I'll take some names and you know, some what's the word? I'm bad with words today. Fuck me. It's probably all fucking bubbly ass suggestions. Thank you. Juniper. Oh, for God's sake. The fucking giant moth lady?
Oh, I love
Hey,
Pop Monty.
is Ziggy on?
No, I don't see Ziggy. Yeah, I
Juniper
mean,
is sitting at like 23k or 2.3k.
yeah, like I don't think Juniper needs our help.
Yeah, hey, Iggy is on.
Oh, is he? Okay, hold on. Here, let's go with Iggy then, because I think Juniper's good. What's he on? Really, he is? Because I thought he was on my watch list.
All right.
He's
Yeah,
he's
I
in
just fucking
Squirrel right
love
now.
that we
I'm
found the half stuff for the half track.
I'm gonna if we're basically done here, I'm gonna get out of here because
Yeah,
I'm
that's
getting
fine.
tired and I gotta get to work early.
All right,
All
I'm
right,
gonna
take
go,
it
I'm
easy,
gonna go mute
guys.
real quick. So Devin, so Iggy. Actually, no. So what's Iggy's stream name again? Fuck me. Hold on.
Later, con.
Iggy the Incubus.
Iggy.
That is his stream name.
Iggy. There.
IGGY.
I found him. All right. So we'll rate Iggy. Iggy / raid Iggy the Incubus. All right, we're pulling up. I don't want to cheer myself, you fucking program. Sir Glass Ammo, thank you for following. Appreciate it, bud.
That man has a collective human goods. He might have some C4 and explosives. Hope I have some Claymore. That'd be nice. From all the house.
Every time I've interacted with these fucking gnolls, I have robbed them in some way, shape, or form.
I flipped him over every time.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, no. Last game. Fucking first time I met them.